Ladies and gentlemen, third time's the charm. Me and Max in the
Hello, 75. What up, Carl? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good, man.
Oh,
Hey, sound checks.
check. 1, 2. Decker, let's have it.
Thank you for tuning
That was
in.
nice.
I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss the
Dude, I'm so
problems
thirsty.
and figure out ways to
Been
solve them.
staring at me for so
Been
long.
drinking lukewarm bush latte.
Try some
I'd
shit
take
they ain't
that.
done before.
This is held us accountable.
Woo!
Episode 75, feeling alive, ready to strive, baby.
75 episodes in. You think we know what we're doing by now?
Oh yeah.
Clue.
This is
Zero clue.
Hey, shout out our tech man.
Shout out Shamo.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, bud.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
Big shout out to our main tech man, Big Andy O.
Yeah, dude, Andy.
And shout out to everybody who's listening, who or will be listening.
Appreciate everyone out there hanging out with us again this week.
I
Whether
hope there's
it's,
somebody out there who's been watching us go live, stop, go live, stop.
Dude, that would
Take
be
tree,
amazing.
take for
Red
leather,
yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Hey,
Maximilian. Episode 75.
Man.
Hold us accountable.
Somehow we made it to 75 episodes. No idea how we've done it the way this start of this one's gone. But we're
Hey, we
here.
always been the same though. What have we been doing for
Man,
75
we,
years?
It's what we do here on Hold Us Accountable. We like to just try new things and then talk about it. So we set a monthly challenge for ourselves. Sometimes it might stretch into 2 months, but we set that challenge for ourselves, and then every week we talk about the process of starting the new challenge
Something
or
to
activity.
do to get us out of our comfort zone or
Yeah.
to just expand the excitement of life.
Dude, amen. Like we've said from the beginning, podcasting is a kind of
Shout out.
great.
Thanks.
Podcasting is basically our first challenge we did was trying to figure out how to do this, and we're still learning.
You're still figuring it out.
Shamo, what up?
Oh, hey, they roll pack, Shamo.
God,
Love you, buddy. Tell the family, say hi. Yeah.
Nah,
It's going well.
not for me.
But yeah, man, we try new shit. Yeah, podcasting was kind of the first challenge we took on.
Yeah, and then we went into jujitsu.
Hell yeah, man. We did did woodworking. That's where we're sitting at right now at the table.
One of our completed projects. We read a book, talked about it.
Hell yeah, we did a little. You did some. You and Shane did some stand-up comedy.
We tried stand-up comedy. I mean, you did
did some skits on here
skits for us. I mean, that was pretty funny. That was out of your comfort zone, I would say.
Tried my hand out a little bit.
What else? You tried guitar for a little bit.
Try
Shamo
guitar a
did
little
guitar.
bit. You did some diets, some crazy diets.
Yeah, I ate nothing but meat for like a month. That was
just like
cool.
Tommy. Yeah, I mean that's why Tommy's so shredded.
And so we like to do that. Just talk about it, the process of starting a new hobby challenge, because it always kind of seems to bite you in the ass to start, but we like try to make it fun.
Yeah, and I mean, also we come on here and we're Wisconsinites, so like to try new Tarskis every once in a while, every week.
Try a new beer every week, and we got a special treat this week.
Oh yeah, man, it's nice when one of us travels out of the state or the country and brings back a little snacky poo. So if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you are, give us a like, follow us.
Tell us what beer you're drinking out there while you're watching or listening
if
to
you're
the show.
on Twitch, follow along with us. Shout out everybody in India. If you're still listening.
Howdy.
India, barely. All right. But hey, I'm thirsty, Max.
Dude, I'm so thirsty.
It's been a week.
Let's do it, brother.
Cheers. Excited to try the treat you brought back for us.
Hell
Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 75. A bird a week. Shabound
I love beer.
Beer is weak.
Beer is good.
Put it in my belly.
I love beer.
Beer is good.
I love beer. Beer of the week.
Shout out Dougie Himes.
All right, man. So this week we are drinking a beer from Texas. It is Southern Star Brewing Company's Fuzz Peddler. And it stood out in the store to me, especially because there's a big mushroom on the can.
Is it especially or especially?
I don't know. I think it's especially.
There's a C in there, right?
But I say it especially.
Especially.
Right? Is that... Or is it the other way around?
Especially or especially. All right, but keep going.
But yeah, so I saw this groovy looking can, and then I noticed it was an IPA, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's try that. It's Fuzz Peddler IPA. There's not a ton about it on the can. And then if you go to the website, they actually don't have it on the website.
What?
On their list of beers. So
it's brewed and canned by Southern Star in Conroe, Texas.
Yeah. And what?
Mia says especially.
Especially.
Hey,
thanks.
Thank you. That's what I thought.
I left you one back in the fridge. You should try it out with us.
Where's Conroe?
I think you'd like it.
All right, keep going.
Conroe, Texas. Zip code 77303.
Oh, God. Back in the day.
303, baby. What? Okay.
Man, Conroe, the times ahead.
Conroe. This is a New England Hazy IPA.
Ooh.
It is a 6% ABV. And that is all the info I've got on it. It didn't come in I didn't get it in a
in a box?
In a box, yeah.
Was it kind of a build your own?
No, it just was in one of those 6-packs with the clamps on the top. And then we popped it off and put it in our check bag, and so that's all I got about that. But I'll talk a little bit about the brewery here. Let's see.
It's a groovy fucking can, dude. I like it.
Yeah, and it's actually,
you drank this while you were out there, or
no,
you haven't tried this yet?
I have not tried this yet. The other one I brought is a special treat for the stew.
Ooh,
that was the one found it, and then everywhere I could find it, I was drinking it. If it was at a bar, restaurant,
that was
it was my go. It was just like a lighter hazy IPA. It was good. And it's got a funky can. You'll dig it. But anyway, about Southern Star Brewing Company. They were founded in 2008. This outfit started by a former St. Arnold brewmaster. St. Arnold's another brewery out there that makes the popular ale known as Bombshell Blonde. And it's well worth embarking on one of the breweries twice daily. I'm not talking about their tours. I'm not giving you plugs for your tours. Tell me about your... where luck no, okay, I'm done with that. Such a come on. That's all you got. Fucking A. Well, they have a podcast, but I'm not gonna plug that. No, I'll see what it is. I'm just kidding. Just Josh. It's on Spotify. It's SSPC at SSBC. Southern Star Brewery podcast. Producer is Angel, and they've got 65 episodes. The last one was April 22nd. Let's see, coast to coast, in store soon. So yeah, I mean, looks like they got a podcast just about all their beers, maybe. Or
can I read about the Southern Star Brewing Company?
Yeah, please.
Founded in 2008, this outfit started by a former St. Arnold brewmaster.
Yeah, that's what I just read.
What the fuck?
And then it does is talk about their twice daily tours. Or lucky visitors.
I was looking at your screen thinking, it's like, why you're on fucking Spotify, dude?
Yes. I don't know why the beer isn't on the website. It was on I don't know. Anyway, so that's kind of a bummer, but.
I'm gonna try and man, they got some fucking cool looking. So they got all right, they got Bombshell Blonde, American Blonde Ale, Strawberry Blonde, Southern Brunch, Citrus Shandy, Conspiracy Theory, which is a IPA, Buried Hatchet Stott, Mitzli Econ Stout. That sounds interesting. A winter of dark coffee pool beer. The can's just dark. Where's this? Where's the one we're drinking?
It's
all right. So if you are out there and you are a website designer and are looking for a job, it seems as if Southern Star Brewing Company
needs help.
They need
to talk a little bit more about themselves, maybe just a little bit.
Just a tidbit.
Why you like brewing beer? What kind of beer what are you shooting for?
What's in your beer?
What's in it? What kind of hops?
How'd you guys start?
Founded in 2008. Cool.
Don't mind if I does. All right. Well, fuck it. Let's have one of these. And then
we can bust out the other kind and
let's have one of these. We'll just have a little let's have one of these and do our big old beer scale.
Big old Big Fours.
And then
beer scale.
Maybe the next one we can find a little information on.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a little bit more on that one. I have an addition, and
tell you what. They should have some information on this.
It's pretty tasty.
Because it's pretty good.
It's pretty tasty.
Pretty damn good.
I have an enhanced feature to add to the beer scale.
Ooh.
That I'll unveil next week once Shamo's here, once we get the full crew.
Oh.
It basically is a way to add up all our scores, put like weigh the drinkability.
Like an average.
Yeah, like average all the scores out.
Okay.
But, make drinkability have maybe a little bit more weight to it than, affordability or chuggability.
Yeah, okay.
So that way you get a better feel of an overall score.
I feel like, I think, so overall, like, are you saying like more of a scale to really rate the taste in the...
Yeah, or just...
Or like everything get in like all our numbers together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put everything. So like say we didn't like a beer at all, but it was super affordable.
Okay.
Like the overall rating for the beer would be lower.
Yeah.
But say we really like a beer, but it was expensive, it would still make that beer a higher rating than the more affordable. So we don't look at it like, well, this one they didn't like not like it, but it was super affordable.
Okay.
Versus if we had a beer that we were like, oh, we would drink this over that other beer we had last week, like any day of the week.
All right.
So,
I like that. A little more specifics.
Yeah. Just to add another element.
All right. Well, since there's nothing on the website about this, I will read what somebody else had. Somebody else's
take on it.
Take on the beer.
Hell yeah.
All right. So it says 16-ounce can, no apparent freshness taste. A nice thick frothy ivory head caps, a cloudy tangerine colored ale. Fruity and juicy aroma as expected. Hints of citrus, tropical fruit, and a bit of pine.
Wow. That person's got a hell of a mouth on him.
I mean, I can taste what they're saying.
Pretty spot on.
Yeah, it's not all right.
On.
And then it goes. All right, where do you go? Assertive juiciness on the palate with notes of grapefruit, mango, orange, pine, peach, and a bit of nutty caramel malt. Okay, full body.
It is a full-bodied beer.
And then creamy, moderately bitter finish. Good, not great, in my opinion. That's what it says.
I mean, that's fair. I could picture someone like not digging it.
Yeah,
but I dig it.
I dig it. What is like body, like the full, like the thick?
Like when someone says a full-bodied beer or something.
It's like a thick beer, like a.
Yeah, like it's I feel like a really crisp, like a Bud Light or a Busch Light. It's not really full-bodied. It's just kind of like.
Yeah, I feel like Busch Light has no body. Body of a beer.
Like almost like the carbonation has like flavor to it that like pulls in.
Wait.
We need to start getting
viscosity.
Viscosity.
I hear the word.
Nah, that's like
component of mouthfeel.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I don't know about
mouthfeel, density, viscosity, one component of mouthfeel, a combination of flavor.
I guess viscosity in a way, but I would even say like, yeah, just the way it like sits on the tongue. You know what I mean?
On the old fucking taste.
We need Tom in here to help describe this.
But I think of body, like I think of like thickness, like the like you drink like a Busch Light is like drinking like an ice cold glass of water, when drinking like a Guinness is like drinking a cup of fucking milk.
Yeah.
You know?
No, right? Yeah. All right. So like a cup of milk is
so
like
viscosity makes sense because that's like the thickness or like
viscosity is usually how fast something
it flows,
moves,
right?
Yeah. So I mean, I guess like if
water
you want
flows fast, milk is a little, you know.
Yeah, no, that's why I mean, I guess you could think about it that way.
Okay.
But
fuzz pedal, viscosity's more like a fucking. I'd give it like a an orange juice kind of full, you know, like it's
with the little pulp in it,
little pulp,
a little extra pulp.
Hey, by the way, cheers. Good to see you,
brother. Yeah, man. Been too long.
I need a kind of what koozie do I want to use? Oh, I should use. Shout out Anthony.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Puffin.
Yeah, man. Jesus. Shout out me. Haven't spilt in a while.
So we got the Big 4 beer scale. Drinkability. I'll give it a go here to get us started.
I love it. Oh no, dude.
Oh, you ripped the zipper off, man.
Fuck, dude. It's like an actual jacket. It breaks. It's all right.
Well, that means you can fix it.
No, it broke. It like broke off.
No, people can put zippers back on.
I'll bring it to my seamstress.
Yeah. Oh, she'll definitely be able to put a zipper on.
Ain't nothing but a peanut. All right.
There we go. Drinkability, man. For a hazy, it's a little thicker. You know, it's a little bit more full body. Well, I guess this isn't a hazy. What am I talking about? This is just a New England Pale Ale IPA.
A Tom Brady. It's a Belichick Pale Ale.
Belichick.
A clam chowd.
Clam chowd beer.
I love clam chowder.
Bet you do, bud.
I don't know if I ever had it.
I'm going to give it a whopping 7.57.
7 point.
Yeah.
Oh, for episode.
Oh, 70. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Off to a good start.
I don't mind it, man. It's not. It's a pretty easy drinking beer. Doesn't have too much of a aftertaste, like too much of a.
Yep, it's not overly. Doesn't have an overly hoppy finish.
But it also doesn't have a like.
How about that?
Too like. See if I use this word right. Could be totally wrong. Exuberant amount of taste. What does exuberant mean?
Exuberant amount of taste.
Like pot. What does exuberant mean? Felt right when I said it.
Over the top.
Yeah, that's what I meant by it.
All right, then there
is
you
that
go.
What it means?
Sure, bud.
You can. Yeah, all right, I'll use it. Drinkability. I'll give it a. I'm right there with you. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a Chad Clifton. 7.6.
Oh, Cliffy Diffy.
Cliffy Diff.
7.6.
Can I wear your electric shades?
Sure, man.
Those things are sweet.
You're gonna switch over to the old.
Oh, these are way nicer.
Peeper protectors.
Mine are so dark.
Oh wait, what'd you say? 7.6. Okay.
7 point Clift.
Wrote it in the wrong. All right, chuggability. Chug 'em down. More. It's caramely after you give it a chug. It's a little more caramely.
That's what they said on here. That guy really had a taste for it.
He sure did. That
He
guy.
did.
Man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Not bad for
It's not bad.
I wouldn't
I'm gonna
love
give it
chugging it.
I'm gonna give it a. I'll give it a 5.9.
Okay. Just right there.
Yeah.
I'm a little lower than you. I'm going to give it a 5.67.
So this vape,
Yeah.
like 3 week family night. When was that? Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I lost it, and today I got home from work, and I'm your battery's running low.
What? Shit.
Oh. In the. Wait, no, I thought. It's plugged in. Is it plugged in? All right, one sec. We're getting the battery. Battery check that. Why is it not working? All right, one sec. In the night. Oh, there we go. Good? Oh, yeah. All right, we're good. Back in it. Oh, is this one of them stickers? Yeah. Badass. All right, we're good.
Hey, shout out Shamo. Shout out Shamo.
Anyway, so this
Anyway.
vape after family night, I lost it. Today I'm inside washing some dishes, and I walk in. Seamus walks in after me. He's like, "You missing your vape?" And I thought it was like the one I had all day at work. And he hands me this, and it's just in a clump of dried dirt. And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I found this in the ground." I'm like, "Oh, it's the fucking thing I lost."
Oh, shit.
So I rinse it off, rinse the pot off, and son of a bitch, I'm here smoking it.
God. You fucking degenerate. Jesus Christ.
I know. Oh, man. Lean, mean nicotine. Always lasts, baby.
Jesus.
All right.
Not good for you, but I'm really
Jesus
glad. I'm really
Christ.
proud of you for finding that.
No, Seamus.
I'm really,
Thanks, Seamus.
really proud of you for smoking that after it's been
Hey, it's a
in
little
the
more
ground.
Mother Nature.
saving a few dollars. Good for you, man.
It's a full pod, dude.
Probability I drink another. Man, I mean, considering how funky it is, the name Fuzz Peddler, it's got a mushroom on it. It's just a funky beer.
All right, let's put it into like situational. All right, so like say you're at a cookout, a friend's cookout.
Yeah.
There's Coors Light,
Okay.
a couple just regular Joe Schmo beers, but then there's a cooler full of this. Joe Schmo beers has like just like Coors Light, Miller's Light, and then like a full cooler of this,
Oh.
and you have all day.
So,
Basically like our family cookout with a cooler full of this.
I mean, dude, in that scenario, Sitch, I'm going like 8.9 because I mean I would probably pick another one of these over a light, and then I'd probably go a light one after two.
Okay.
But I would do two back to back, maybe hit a little water, and then go to like a Busch Light, and then maybe another.
Yeah, so this is something like you can have a couple.
Yeah,
So I mean that's basically like a bar scenario too, though, right?
it is. Yeah, I mean,
So yeah, I mean like that's like
pretty. I mean 8.9.
that's a James Jones.
Yeah. Oh, James Jones all day. Mercedes Lewis, big dog.
Big dog.
Yeah.
Dude. I'll double down on that.
Oh,
I'll 8.9 because I don't think it's a
8.9
BJ Raji 9.
not quite.
Yeah.
Because I could be convinced to have a light beer after this one.
But it is a good. It's not like it's not overwhelming. It's
Right.
not. It's a drinkable beer.
Yeah, drinkable. With a lot of it has good flavor to it.
Yeah, and not
So-
too much. Yeah, there's not like usually IPAs have a pretty bitter
Yep.
Aftertaste is pretty nice and subtle.
Not bad.
Not too shab.
Affordability, I can't remember how much.
Probably a little more expensive in Texas. Was it?
I don't remember. So we can just like not really worry about this one.
I feel like we should take affordability out of our. Nah.
I think if I would have wrote it down, because if I like a 6-pack, if it was like $15, I mean, we'd be like shit. But it had to be right around $10-12, you know,
For like
pretty standard for a 6-pack.
Okay.
So it wasn't anything crazy where it was right there mixed in with all there are other different.
So were you
kinds of beers.
Where'd you buy this? I feel like I asked this.
Got it at an HEB.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So and that actually the HEB we went to didn't really even have that good of a beer selection according to Mia.
There's probably some good beer gardens out there, like places with plenty of crazy beers.
Yeah, I think so. We had a lot of different kinds, and there is a lot of ton of different like Texas breweries that like we don't see up here. So
did you have any when you were out there? A little off topic. Any like whiskeys or wines or
I didn't.
Anything
man.
a little off the spectrum?
I didn't. I had I tried it was a gin and tonic slushy.
Oh,
that was pretty tasty actually.
That sounds not too shab.
And then I think one night I had a gin and tonic as well. But other than that, I pretty much stuck to beer. We were trying to do one night of like liquor.
Okay.
But we just there was just this beer that we had that I was just drinking at the Airbnb that I really liked.
I'm excited to try it, man.
So
we gotta wait for the rest for Shaemo.
No, we can try it.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Should we do it back to back?
Back to back.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm excited.
I like it.
So I'm done with that. It's not bad. Went on. Ooh.
Macanu Haze. So this is like
I like this.
It's Macanu, I guess is how it's pronounced. And it's like Matthew McConaughey's. The brewery did like ode to him kind of beer.
Okay, juicy, velvety, easy drinkability. Enjoy responsibly.
Hell yeah. So this is a Citra and Galaxy hopped beer, and it's from Twisted X Brewing Company. Let's see.
6.5.
6.5 ABV, 15 IBU, so it's not very like bitter.
I'll cheers you to this. I like this. It's like a groovy I like this can.
Yeah, it's a cool can. I mean, what caught my eye in the store.
So you didn't find this first at a bar at a store, like getting groceries, going back to the Airbnb.
Yeah, we needed to find. I think we were at Planet K getting fucking kratom, and they had a 6-pack of this, and I was like, I want to bring that back to the Airbnb, and then I just found it at other bars, like the Kill Tony show. I was drinking these like all night. So yeah, a little bit about Twisted X Brewing Company.
Yeah, give us some back. This is a tasty treat.
Man, why do all these... Okay, here we go. Twisted X Brewing Company brews the highest quality craft beer, handcrafted deep in the heart of Texas. The Twisted X Brewing Company, located in beautiful Dripping Springs, Tom's favorite place, offers up an array of finest small batch craft beers. They take great pride in sourcing the finest ingredients along with thorough attention to detail in every batch that they produce. Let's see. The result is a flight of superior craft lagers, pilsners, IPAs, as well as many others. So located in Dripping Springs, which is looks like it's southwest of Austin.
We're in okay, so big ass state of Texas. Austin is located.
Austin is like
I've been through Texas, driven through it like 3 times. Spent actual time in it, but when you're in it, it's so big you never know where the fuck you are.
Austin,
for me at least.
So you know where Houston is?
Okay, so
it's
all right. This is Texas.
So wait, here's the
Okay.
map. So here's Houston. Austin is right here. This is just where the brewery is.
Okay.
So here's like Houston, the Gulf. Where is?
Yeah, I think I drove through.
So like Dallas is north.
Okay, so it's higher or more south or north.
No, it's
South.
It's southern.
Southern.
It's like southeast Texas, but also it's like south central.
Okay.
South central, little southeast. But yeah, so and we were in South Austin. So we were in the southern part of the city.
I like the can.
Yeah, and let's see. So yeah, this beer is called the McConaughey Haze, and I'm pretty sure it's like has something to do with Matthew McConaughey because he's from Texas.
Yeah.
And they do the whole like hazy IPA hopped with citrus and galaxy will make you feel all right.
I love it.
So yeah, that's their little spiel about, and that's all they really say about it. And then the can, like you read, is their juicy, velvety, easy drinkability, enjoy responsibly. Fucking
Does it say
stolen from us?
Yeah.
Stolen right from our fucking beer scale.
That's good. It's a good Tarski.
Yeah, and it was like the first IPA I like tried while I was down there.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh yeah, this is great. I want to drink this, like, because
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
trying to fuck around with, I don't know, just
a bunch
like
of different.
yeah. And we didn't drink a ton like while we were back at our Airbnb, so it was just nice to like have one of these.
Yeah, and this it's a nice was like Bush Light and all that, like, was that
Oh yeah,
find
you
everything.
could- yeah, you
How
could get
were
all that.
beer prices pretty similar?
Yeah, pretty standard.
Yeah.
It might have been a little bit more expensive, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Were they more expensive? Less? I thought it was maybe about the same.
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, $18.
Dude, you want to know
dirty rag.
You want to know one of my favorite beers I had though while I was down there? We were the first like our first full day, so we got in late Wednesday, but we had like a big dinner. And
How
and
late
then,
on Wednesday?
we got in at like 8:30, 9 o'clock ish.
Okay. And what's the time difference again between
No time difference.
Texas and here?
Well, at least Austin.
Oh, really?
I think there's 3 different time zones in Texas. The very eastern part is in one. Central Texas
How you know
is
it's
in.
a fucking fat
It's
state,
a
dude.
big ass state, and
Yeah.
then West Texas is on the West Coast.
Oh, yeah,
time.
yeah. Now I remember driving through. It's like, the fuck time is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get in 8:38.
Yeah, so then like the next full day we basically just like scootered all around and like did kind of shopping.
Yeah.
Like hit up like, you know, there was like thrift stores that we went to, like
Fuck yeah.
and we went we went onto the campus and did all that, like, so it was basically just a big sightseeing kind of shopping, showing me, we had like tacos and stuff, whatever. But the best beer I had was after like our day of walking all around. We walked through the UT campus and we shopped all over. We found like this outdoor bar. We sat down and I had a Pacifico with a lime in a can.
Oh!
I was just like, oh, this is... And
Yo.
I was like, my feet hurt from walking and shit all day. And
It's my favorite beer.
Yeah. I was like, oh, man. It doesn't get any fucking better
Dude,
than
an
this.
ice cold Pacifico in the can with a lime.
It was nice. I think I had 2 of them.
Oh, I would have... Oh, man.
It was a treat, man.
I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like some, I don't know.
That was
dude.
It was just like the perfect timing, the perfect like flavor
Situation.
I needed. It was right after I think we had just got done having a little ice cream too, so it was like.
And in that, dude, in like pure, I mean, like hot weather like that, like if it was like 100 I mean, maybe it wasn't that hot at the time, but like
Yeah, it was mid 90s to low 100, 101.
Yeah, I mean, like any time like in Wisconsin, if it's that hot, I mean, it's dense, it sucks. But like out there, like 100 degrees, and you get just an ice cold Pacifico with a lime. Dude, that's my favorite. I will put it, my favorite beer.
It's good, man. It's a good one.
Pacifico in a bottle, not my favorite beer.
Yeah, and I get it. I kind of, I see the light now.
Do you?
I see the light.
Yeah, all right.
I see the light. So yeah, that's
awesome, dude. I'm excited to get through this and hear more a little bit about.
Yeah, so let's rate this beer.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
let's rate her quick.
Yeah.
Drinkability. All right, you can start it off first this time.
Drinkability, man. I'll give this. Oh man.
See, to me, it's a little lighter, a little more crisp. It's not the other one's a little heavier, like we said, more full body. This one's
like
a little lighter.
It's like hydrated. It feels like a little more like I could drink this during my day.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll give this I'll give it a 8 point. Give it an 8.3.
Whoa, a little Terry Glenn action.
Who's Terry Glenn?
Oh, he played for us for like a season.
Yeah?
He was
like back in like the Darren Sharper days? Or
yeah, he was like supposed to be this
like
big free agent.
Oh, okay.
Slot wide receiver to come in and didn't really do much.
Where'd he come from?
I want to. Maybe he went to
Bronco?
He might have gone to New England after us, but I think he came from maybe San Diego.
Okay.
Maybe.
He sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was a big. I mean, he was a big name. I think he was probably like a high draft pick, but just never panned out.
Okay.
So everywhere he went, it was like, ooh, he's gonna turn it around in Green Bay.
Could it be like? Is that like a Watson situation for us?
Watson
or
I mean, if he doesn't pan out, yeah, Christian Watson.
Watson, yeah.
If he's not good,
yeah.
I mean, he's
a big. Who's the vet we got?
Oh, Watkins.
Sammy Watkins.
No, Sammy Watkins was better.
Okay, a little
he
more
was
proven.
better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
Sammy Watkins better.
Yeah,
but
Watson.
Watson.
Yes. Sorry about it.
No. I mean, easy to mix up. All right.
What about you, bud?
Let's not too far off. 8.4.
Oh.
6. Yeah.
A little
Javon
Walker, who punted for us? Someone was 6.
Graham Harrell was 6.
Was Graham Harrell 6?
Yeah.
Nah.
He was 6, yep.
Graham Harrell.
Javon Walker, Graham Harrell combo, chuggability.
Not driving tomorrow.
Slam it.
All right. I'll give it a... And that's not like a bad, like... It's like a fizzy.
It is fizzy, yeah.
I'll give it a... I'll give it a 5 point... No, I'll give it a 6.2.
6.2. All right. Fine, we got there.
I keep thinking of Blake. What did Blake Martinez wear?
50.
Oh, okay. I can't give it that low.
Yeah, you gave this one a 5.9. You gave Fuzz Peddler a 5.9.
Yeah, so I think I was trying to get close to Blake Martinez, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? I could not think of it.
5.
Did he wear 50 for the Giants, dude?
All right, let's see.
I mean, you can't. I mean, I've never been a big fan of chugging hazies, but...
Ooh, me neither. But if I had to... Yeah, man, 6.3. I'm not too far off.
All right. Who the fuck were 6.3?
Corey Linsley.
Oh, okay.
63.
He went on to play for the Lions, didn't he?
No, he's with the Chargers right now.
Chargers. Yeah. Chargers.
Probability you drink another. Same scenario.
Oh.
Cooler full of these. Cooler full of light beers.
I'd give it a solid. I mean, I'd give it a James Jones, dude. Nah, fuck that. I'd give it a Reggie White.
Oh,
9.2. I'd drink it. I'd have one of these and be like, you know what? I'd definitely have another one of these. Beer.
Fuck yeah. I'm kind of.
I think when we say like probability to have another, like compare it to other hazy IPAs or other IPAs,
right.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you almost have to put it up against like some light beers and also some other hazies, maybe an IPA. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if I had these two.
Like Sierra Nevada, I went through a heavy phase. I think because Tommy drank. So like when me and Tommy lived in Idaho, we drank so many Sierra Nevada IPAs where I think I just grew numb to it.
Juice.
But now I drink like one of them and I'm like, I'm good for a month.
Yeah, I don't need the.
Yeah, and I drink one of these, even like all day IPAs. Like I can drink like 2, 3 maybe.
Yeah.
But like this, it's like it's pretty like it's light, it's nice, not bad.
Dude,
like,
yeah, these hazies, man.
Hazy.
They
I fuck with the
fucking,
hazies, dude.
Something
Nice.
about them.
Yeah, they're hazy.
Something about them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go BJ Raji here, just 9.0.
Oh, all right.
Oh
yeah.
Or Christian Watson, however you want to look at it. He's number 9.
Hell yeah.
Who else wore number 9? Shit, it doesn't matter.
No one. I don't think anybody of importance.
No.
The
punter, fucking
redhead.
Yeah.
Fucking John Ryan.
John Ryan wore number 9.
Fucking John Ryan. He had a boot.
He did.
Who's our punter right now?
Dude, Pat O'Donnell. The wily vet from Chicago.
Dude, do you see the...
John Ryan.
There's, what is it, the Chiefs? Or is it the...
Big punter.
Some team in the NFL.
Josh Bidwell also wore
Oh, yeah, Josh Bidwell.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
There's a team, some NFL team, they're 2 starting safeties. One of them, there's a video of them. They're both of their starting safeties. One of them's holding and kicking. They were fucking around in practice. Their starting safety kicked a 65-yard field goal, smacked it in practice.
What?
And it was like a perfect, like Pat McAfee was breaking it down, like a perfect, like 3-step kick, like
Holy
he said, like
shit.
the timing of it was perfect, the hold was perfect.
What?
So, yeah, it was somebody in the NFL. Yeah, this guy drained a 65-yard field goal while the other starting safety, was holding, like perfect hold, laces out, like on the dot.
Sounds like those safeties need to be practicing more safety and less kicky.
Sounds good. Yeah, more safety.
More zone covey, less kicky.
Yeah. I mean, it's good backup to have.
That's dope, though. That's just pure athleticism.
I mean, because you don't have backup kickers.
No.
Or backup holders.
No.
Or else you have Tony Romo holding the fucking ball for you, you know?
That fucking guy. He makes so much goddamn money.
Yeah, just slugging Ronas and calling games, man.
But good for him, you know.
Good for him.
You know, whatever. All right, so that's we're gonna skip the affordability section this week because I brought him in from Texas, and I don't remember what they really cost. I know at the bars the Macanu was no more expensive or no less expensive than any other craft beers. Or IPAs.
Yeah.
I had one that was called an electric jellyfish.
Oh, sounds
IPA.
fierce.
That was pretty good.
Yeah?
That was actually, I had that at the Ian Moore concert. Yeah, that was good. Oh, dude, I got to tell you about this Ian Moore concert.
I'd like to hear about this. All right. Beer of the week. We had Matthew McConaughey's.
Macanu Hayes.
And Fuzz Peddler
Fuzz.
IPA.
Hayes. Yeah.
Episode 75 of Host Accountable Beers of the Week.
I love beer. Beer of the week. Beer is good.
Put it in my belly.
I love beer. Beer is good. I love beer. Oh, beer of the week. Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Yeah. Beer of the week.
Oh, some tasty brews from Texas.
Oh, man. Yeah, thanks for bringing back some treats, man.
Dude, we got lucky. Only one of the beers didn't make it.
It's a little nerve-wracking traveling with fucking pressured cans in your luggage.
Dude, yeah, luckily Mia had a dope-ass, like, hardcover or hard outer shell suitcase from, like, the 60s that kept the beer safe. One beer didn't make it, and it didn't even, like, explode. It just slowly leaked.
I just I'm coming back from Idaho. I remember just packing my bag, and I just put the 6-pack right on top of my clothes and just didn't wrap it. Just fucking zipped it up.
I mean, honestly, around clothes probably would have been not too bad. But we kind of did that. We had towels and stuff, but we had too much other stuff in our check bag. Real quick, I'll give you the little stickers I bought you.
Oh!
Seamo will have to get his. I might just keep his now.
Yeah.
These are the ones you and Seamo can go through. But you can first get those. This one's for Seamo. Got that one for you, bud.
Oh! I don't even know if I want to put this on the car, man.
And Seamo, whenever you make it into the stew, which is probably never now because you got a new deal or something. Big shot.
Big shot. Recording out there at St. Mike's.
Big shot family podcast. Oh, that sounds awesome.
Look at that.
Yeah, mirrors. Yeah, it's like, gotta get that one for Carl. Yeah, so
thanks, bud.
And then these ones are from the spores. That were all the extras. So
these are the ones that you don't want to get
wet.
Water.
Yeah, they'll get everywhere. They'll peel everywhere. But
we should just stick these all over the stew.
Right? They're just funky, man.
Dude.
They're just funky.
Thank you, bud. I love stickers.
Right?
This gotta go on the soup.
I
already got I'll put this right next to the one that Mia got me for Christmas. You know how many compliments I get on that? Who got you that? Oh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, thanks, bud.
Anyway, dude, okay, so Texas was dope. We've talked about it quite a bit off the podcast. Yeah. So one of the things I was telling you was we went to an Ian Moore concert one of the nights.
Bluesy kind of.
Yeah, rock blues. He started, I think he lived in Austin, grew up in Austin, performing in Austin.
Forming the big band?
Yeah, he had, what do you have? He had a bass and drums and a guy on the keyboard. That was dope. The dude on the keyboard could also play the accordion, which was pretty dope. Yeah, they get to you after a while.
I like these.
But so it was a dope show. There was a band and that played before him that was dope. But anyway, we get to the show and we got there pretty early.
Okay.
And we were like, it's not a big venue. It's at a place called Antone's, and it's like called like the Home of the Blues or something. Like they've
cool
had
place.
Yeah, it's history. Everyone's like played there.
Willie's probably played there.
Yeah. I mean, Austin's like the live music capital of the world or whatever. And so we got there early, and there was like, we were sitting on like the stage, basically just sitting on it, like facing out, because there was no seats. All the seats that were there were full, and so we were kind of basically like in the main part of where the show was going to be. And so eventually, like, we kind of stepped back from the stage and just kind of like post up like probably like 4 feet away from the stage. And then we're posting up there, and 2 women go up in front of us, and they sit on the stage right in front of us. And then 2 guys came up who were with them. And so it was like those 4 people were in front of us.
Yeah.
And so there was a dude and a woman who were like right in front of the stage, and we were right behind them. And there was like enough room between us where it was like, all right, you're at a full packed show. I mean, this place got packed.
Yeah.
Once Ian Moore came on. And there was enough room, but then like as the show goes on, I never moved. I was staying like right in line with my like row. And the dude in front of me, he's like this short, bald guy, like older, had a scruffy I mean, basically looked like me in 50 years. Or not 50, in like 20 years. But dude, this guy, he would start just like stretching. And like he'd stretch and like move and slowly move back. And he kept moving back and like slowly inching his way back.
Yeah.
And like to the point where like, so I was like, Mia was in front of me because we were trying to save as much room as we could. And like, so my hand, I never moved. And I'm holding a beer and I have my other arm around Mia. And the dude is backing up and then he's like right up against my hand. And he's like right up against Mia. And after, so like this is going on and like I keep wanting to like say something. Yeah. I'm like, just whatever. And so finally, I'm like, all I said was, hey man, can you just like scoot up a little bit? Because between him and the girl he was with, they had so much room.
Oh, so he could have been.
They had so much room.
Yeah.
He never even looked back at me. His buddy turns to me and goes, oh yeah, they haven't moved. It's just the crowd's pushing everyone forward.
Oh God.
I'm like, I was like, dude.
So your focus went from the concert to, hey, motherfucker.
So I was like, oh no, man, like I haven't moved. And he was like, I don't know. The dude just like left. He didn't even like look back and be like, no man, fuck. Like he didn't even give me nothing. He just left and like left his girl there. And then eventually she left. And I was just like, oh, this fucking little fucking bald motherfucker.
So
dude.
How long of a time from when his buddy looked back at you saying that to him leaving? Was there a little bit of time for you to like sit there and cook for a little bit? Like,
no, not really, because as soon as I said something to him, was like, it was almost like he was uncomfortable being there. The dude like who kept stretching and moved like,
maybe.
Dude, there was so much. I was like, have you never been to a con? Like,
get the fuck off
this
me,
was,
dude.
And it wasn't even like there was nobody behind me pushing forward.
Yeah,
I had nobody on my back.
It wasn't like a fucking pack crazy. It was like a.
I could have slid back and like made room for him.
Yeah,
but I was like, that's not how it works, guy. Like, you have so much room in front of you that I'm not gonna keep moving back just because you are like now backing into me for no reason. I was like, you're at the front of the stage, man. You're at the front of you are the stage, dude. This is the stage. I was right here. Or maybe, where this table is.
Yeah.
The dude was like here and just kept like
stretching.
Dude, they had this much.
You probably did him a favor. He probably didn't want to be with the girl he was with.
Dude, and then the other weird thing, so I don't know. Texas is a weird place. Cool. But the people are kind of different.
Yeah.
And so like at one point the bald dude, like, this is before everything even happened. Like, this was when the opener was on stage. Okay. So like nothing was really packed. But this woman that was with the bald dude, or it seemed like was with the bald dude, was by herself. And the dude who was standing next to me started rubbing like her lower back, like her way lower back, and was like getting in there. And I was like, I'm watching this and like, maybe that bald dude isn't like with her. I don't know. Maybe they're just. But then as the concert gets going, they're like they get really close to each other and they're like dancing with each other. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? This is. And then the bald, I could just tell he was being a fucking prick, and I was like, so in my head I was just like, oh, I'm gonna say like, oh yeah, your buddy's feeling up your woman or something. Like, I'm trying to think of all this shit. Meanwhile, there's a concert going on, and I'm trying to also enjoy that. But it was Ian Moore, dude. He's dope. That dude.
Is he? Yeah. I was gonna ask. How was the concert,
dude? Other than that, the dude he plays the guitar hard, man.
Oh.
Like he rocks his hand back and forth with every, however the fuck he does it, every note he hits, dude.
A little bling.
He was having some technical difficulties with his guitar, but it was like kind of entertaining because he was handling it like a fucking pro, and like the setup roadie dude kept handing him different guitars and plugging shit in, and like it's like their chords weren't working or something, but he was cool, man. Like, dude was smooth on the guitar.
And you guys were close
dude, we were right there.
So how,
it was a great show.
Like how long was there a point where you could just be like, all right, fuck the people in front of me, now I can enjoy the show?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, that's how it was.
But just a little bit of... I get what you're saying. If there's somebody, especially if I'm with the person I'm with, and they're kind of backing up into my space, I definitely would be the same, like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You know, like, I get that.
All of a sudden, he'd make, like, a little shoulder move, and then he'd, like, back up a little bit.
Especially if there's space, too. Like,
dude, there was plenty. It wasn't even like this guy was being pushed into the front. There was so much space.
Then you get it. Like, all right, dude, we're smushed. Sorry about it.
And so, yeah, it was just kind of like every song he might scoot back like a little bit. And then, like, the other tough part was it was kind of like a Dave show where if you left to go to the bathroom,
you're not getting back.
People did not like it.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
But there was one point where I was like, I gotta go. And I left.
You did go.
But I fucking weaseled. I was like, I'm not letting fucking people tell me I can't go back to my spot.
So how was it getting back?
It wasn't bad. I just found the space and kind of like, excuse me, and got through there. And people, I didn't care.
I never experienced that until Lollapalooza. Where like I had to get out, or I had to like get to a certain place. And but at like before I had to get there, like before I had to like kind of weasel my way through the crowd, we were like, people were trying to like butt through us, and we're like, no, like, where the fuck you think you're going? But then like I had to go somewhere, so it was like, it's one of those situations where it's like, fuck, all right, now I'm about to be the biggest hypocrite in the world. Everybody's seen, like, not necessarily me, but the people I'm around, like, not letting people through. So it's like, now I have to go through. So people are just like, what the fuck? And it's just like, put my head down.
Sorry, man. I'm fucking
I'm sorry.
You want me to pee on you? Okay.
It was really like that. Like literally, I'm fucking hands over head, like, sorry about it. Like, fucking
which
getting
is wild to, like,
man,
at a concert.
Yeah, dude.
But, I mean, if, like, the show is going on and it's the middle of the show and you go to leave, no one's going to fill your spot because you're with your crew, right? So it's like, you should be able to get back to your crew. Like, you're not like a crew pushing through anymore.
Wasn't that so wild, though? Yeah, like, at the Dave show in Minnesota, like, how close we were, how, like, even, like, people were around, like, how'd you get up here? Like, well, we paid $300 fucking to be up here. What do you mean, dude? Like, well, we're in the club. Like, fuck your club, dude. Like, we got out here early. Like,
that's what we did. We were at the front of the line to get into the show.
And it was real shit. Like, if you leave to pee, you ain't getting back.
Which is, I mean, wild. Because,
but I get it, dude. It's a shit ton of drunk people who paid how much money to be on the floor.
And if you start letting
anybody can say they got a group up front.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is, you know?
So true.
But Ian Moore, that's
he was dope. And was it the night before or 2 nights before? We were walking around trying to find live music. Actually, the very first night we got there, we found this like live.
I saw Seamus. How's Mikey's bod?
The Shades. Yeah, whatever, Shamo. So we
fuck, I'm missing the Texas beers.
Yeah, man, they're tasty, dude.
Getting the Mikey beers though.
Those are also tasty.
Those are also tasty. Tasty treats.
Yeah, we stumbled into some random concert of like this wild group of like it was only for lack of inexperience or lack of musical knowledge. Imagine like a Dave band.
Okay.
But like hippie-ish. So like the lead singer, he didn't play guitar, but he fucking ripped the saxophone.
Okay.
He had like glitter down his face.
Okay,
and, like long hair,
like a hipster, like new age date, or like
in a way, yeah. He had like some like dope backup vocals who would then like. They weren't like backup though. They were also like leads who would just like take over a whole song, and he would just play an instrument.
Oh, it sounds dope.
And like it was like Afro music, like
yeah.
You know, mixed in with just like. So it was just like a really cool thing to stumble into, and you're like, you just paid $5 to get in. It was at Stubbs Barbecue venue.
Okay.
Which it was like you get in, and it's just like a mini. Like, just a big, like a mini, like amphitheater.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like a barbecue joint. Like, I don't know how,
lit. Dude.
Like a lot of places just had random stages to them, and
that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. So it was a dope. We just stumbled into it, started drinking Tall Boys, got smashed. I did at least. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I was hammered.
And like basically being out there, you had your own like tour guide.
Which was
like a personal
best,
great tour. Yeah, like
because I didn't have to worry about anything. Like Mia was the fucking best tour. Like she took me to the best food spots, the best like she would be like, nah, that's just like touristy shit. Like
and I could see Mia being like, like me. I mean, she lived there what 9 years?
Yeah, 7 years.
7 years.
7, 8 years.
And like she's a person who's an adventurous fucking soul.
And like knew like she would when she lived there, she like biked through the
dude. That was my thought when I like you guys were talking about she was gonna bring you through. I'm like, dude, that's gonna be a good time. She knows what the fuck is going on.
It was like a legit, just straight up vacation where every day, like, even like going to a lake. Like every day, you're like, all right, we're gonna boat today. Like
every day,
who wants to fish? Are we gonna tube? Like I didn't have to worry about nothing. She had it all planned out. Like. I just had to give like input if she was like, I don't know if this is gonna work today. Should we flip it? Like, what do you think? It was just like I would be like, yeah, I think I'd rather do tacos today rather than whatever.
Which is like, I mean, like sometimes it's fun going to a new place where either of you have been, and like you have to guess, and either it could fail or go like. But she knows like, all right, either we're gonna do this or do this. Either way, we're gonna have a great fucking time.
Every place we ate,
that's awesome.
Every place we ate was like
any video I saw looked. Your tacos looked fucking awesome. Ourselves. Your hikes looked great. Like you guys, it looked like a fucking great time. So how was it coming back?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the worst part was the traveling, man. We just the plane ride sucked. American just stacks their flights too close. Like we just didn't have any leeway. Oh, chug. All right.
Oh, Denny. What's up,
Thanks,
Denny?
Appreciate it.
One thing, and I mean, it's super cliche to say, but I went through a point where I was fucking on a plane every other month.
Oh, yeah, you were going to, like, Vegas.
I was going to Vegas back and forth all the time. And I went through Vegas, like, through the pandemic, the heat of it, where, like, shit was getting canceled.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm the same way. I mean, I travel with my dad, so I got his, you're on time.
Right.
If nothing goes smooth, shit's hitting the fan.
Dude, I'm like...
So, like, for me, at a point, like, the first couple times, my baggage got lost. I remember the first time it happened throughout my 7 times of travel through the pandemic. Think about the pandemic. It was 2 years. Went to Vegas like 7 times. So the first time, I remember we drove all the way to Chicago.
Yep.
And we had to be back to work the next morning. And we got there. We flew in. We landed. And so, we landed late because taking off from out of Vegas, we were literally taking off full fucking speed, and our plane slammed on the brakes and fucking burnt the brakes out because there was a fog advisory.
Oh, Jesus.
So, like, literally, we were full speed about to hit the air, and we all just poof. And they were like, couldn't take off, fog advisory. But we hit the brakes too hard where all our brakes blew out. So now we can't take the plane. And I remember like, all right, cool. Like, so we had to stay on the plane for like an hour and a half.
Oh my God.
And like, we're going to fly in a mechanic, work on the plane. But if anybody wants a flight to Detroit, we'll get you there. We're like, fuck it. Went to Detroit, got to Detroit. Finally got into Chicago at like 11 o'clock at night. Had a drive back, and they're like, hey, we lost your bags. It's like, fuck, dude. So we got our bags at like 1 in the morning. Got back to Green Bay at like fucking 3. And then had to work next. So after that, I was just like, I was like, all right, if anything goes wrong, fuck it. Like I'm getting drunk or having a good, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's such a frustrating time, especially through the airport, because it's chaos.
Well, yeah, and then like when shit just isn't, it's nothing of your fault.
No control. You have no fucking control too.
Like when just going from Green Bay to Chicago, we were delayed like 15 minutes, like half an hour, and that threw off everything. So like,
and that's like a fucking 45-minute flight.
So
hour flight maybe.
Yeah, no, not. It's like a 40-minute flight from Chicago to Green Bay, and threw off everything. So we got in 4 hours late, and then coming back, we were supposed to get in Tuesday night, got in Wednesday afternoon, and just,
So what'd you do Tuesday night?
We were trying to, dude. I've never ran. I ran so hard through the Chicago airport. And if you ever see anyone running through an airport and you laugh at them or you fucking say like, oh, fucking late for a flight. Looks like you can just hear people like chattering because like you're the entertainment at that point.
Yeah, they're all waiting to.
But people are just like, like,
dude, I've done, I did through Detroit.
And it's like, dude, because I wanted to be home so bad. I just wanted.
Because on the way there, if you get delayed, it's like, let's have a beer. Fuck it.
Exactly. But on the way back, you're like, I just want to go home, man. I'm done traveling.
Tired, dude.
I'm tired.
Can't rest. You can't fucking sleep on the way home. It's so hard in the airport.
So yeah, we hit just problems.
So was Mia trying to like keep up running?
Yeah, dude. So she was running like she had to like, dude. My chest was on fire, dude. Like I could barely breathe. Mia could barely breathe. I get to the gate at the time like it departs, like not like a minute to spare, and there was no plane there. There wasn't even like, I was like, how could it have taken off? I've never boarded.
They were
a
probably
plane.
calling your guys' name too through the fucking speakers,
dude,
because that's what they do.
And so then like we get there, and then like there was another dude from Green Bay, or who was going to Green Bay, who was like with us, and he was like calm. He was just an older, probably mid-50s, mid-40s, mid-50s dude, and just was like a chill dude.
Yeah.
And
he probably had a fucking family of fucking 10 to go home to. So he's like, it's fucking chill.
But I was like, man, I can't like lose my shit in front of like, I don't know.
I get I get the anger you probably were. I feel like I understand, especially after long like that. It's like pent up. You're tired.
And it was all the airline's fault. It wasn't even anything. I was like, how can you?
Yeah, I mean.
Anyway, it ended up working out better than we thought it was. And so.
Where'd you fly into? Green Bay?
No, we went. Yeah. We flew from.
Oh, so you at least flew in home.
Yeah. We flew Austin to Chicago, Chicago to Green Bay. And that was the frustrating thing, too, was like, we're in Chicago. I'm so close to home. I was like, I asked them, I was like, can you rent me a car and I'll drive home? And they're like, no.
You want to?
I was like, why can't you rent me a car so I can drive myself home? They're like, the liability if you get in an accident,
dude.
It's like, but you're gonna fly.
You know how much money you're about to make off me to fly from Chicago or to drive?
Yeah, I was like,
you want to know? So like every bad situation I've been through, I've never flown into Green Bay. It's either Chicago, Milwaukee. Or Appleton.
Yeah.
Appleton, this is the worst. I got in late as fuck, probably like 12:30, and was just zonked, and just got in the car and just started driving. And the person I'm with, Like, hey, you need me to toss the maps up? I'm like, nah, I fucking work in Appleton. I know how to get home. What the fuck you talking about? So I'm driving, and like 45 minutes later, I'm seeing signs for Oshkosh. And I'm like, all of a sudden, I take an exit, not say anything. They're like, what are you doing? Like, I went south. About 45 minutes south, actually. So we'll be home in an hour and a half.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
my God, dude. Yeah. I've never, like, if it, at least flying into Green Bay, you're like, all right, now I'm home.
Yeah, that was nice.
But no, yeah, dude, the fucking coming home struggles, like, if you're on your way to a vacation, unless you're, like, missing your flight to get there, if it's, like, a couple hours, like, all right, fuck it. Like, you're still in that, like, let's buy some beers at the bar, dude. Let's have a burger or whatever.
Yeah, and the other, like, the flight going out, when we were in Chicago, we were on a standby flight. So we were just at the, like, we were just hoping they had room, like, people dropped out.
Oh,
so we were like, just wait, and you have to wait till, like, the very last second.
Yeah.
So it was like, we're either going to get in at, like, 9 p.m. tonight, or we're getting in tomorrow at, like,
damn,
9 a.m. So you're just waiting there hoping the fucking people they're calling for the flight.
Wait, so you got in, so you were supposed to get in the night before?
No. The first night, on Wednesday night, we were supposed to get in Wednesday night or Wednesday afternoon at like 4. We got in Wednesday night at like
okay.
8:30, 9 o'clock. So it was just like a 4-hour difference, but it was still like we got there and then we had to...
but on the way back, you got there a day later, right?
Right, so then on the way back...
So what'd you do that night?
Oh, yeah, that night they put us up in a hotel.
Oh, so you got a hotel at least. You didn't have to sleep in the airport.
No, but
Okay.
it was, dude, we had
Probably
to...
grimy.
Trying to find... Dude, we were so tired and just, like, shot that it took us forever just to find the shuttle to get from the airport to the hotel.
So how much sleep did you even get? Did you, like, it was like you got there, probably just knocked?
Dude, we got there, we drank...
Did you have weed to smoke? Did you have
No, we didn't.
Oh,
we got...
That's the, like,
We
if you
got
have weed to
there
smoke, that'd be
late,
nice.
so everything was closed because we got into Chicago so late.
Yeah.
So everything was closed. But we had, like, we went across the street to a gas station and got beer.
Okay.
And just, like, some fucking cheap snacks.
Anything
and
you
shit.
probably had, just had those probably couple beers or just like...
Yeah, dude, we had Coors Light, banquets. We had banquets.
Bankies.
We had bankies.
What a night!
We even bought, like, a 40 of a Corona because we were like, is a 6-pack going to do it? We're
No,
like,
fuck.
we're like, I don't know. I think...
Don't being safe. Get a fucking
yeah, so
40.
then we were like, get a 42. So we got we didn't... I drank like 2 beers and passed out because I was just so tired.
So what time did you have to wake up?
And then we woke up at like 6 the next morning. And
Oh, you didn't even get to sleep, really?
Nah, because our flight was at 9:30, so we got to Chicago. We got to the airport by like 7:30. Which, dude, and then like you don't want to miss your next flight too.
No, fuck no, dude.
So we're at the hotel and just like waiting for the shuttle to take us from the hotel to the airport, and it was 5 minutes late, and I was like, God, fuck, no.
Oh my God.
But it worked out, and I mean, dude, looking back, like,
at least the trip was great.
Dude, the trip to Austin, like, it's weird because it's almost like it was so great. It was like a dream in between 2 nightmares, and now I'm just back in reality.
Yeah.
But it was like the best trip.
Hell
it was so much fun. Like, we never, like, you know, when you're with someone, just you two for that amount of time, like, we got into one kind of like argument,
which
bicker.
is fucking impressive for.
But other than that, dude, it was like the smoothest, most fun, relaxing.
That's awesome. And then
trip.
that chaos on the way home, probably like once you're probably that day you're at home in your desk and you're working, it's probably like, all right, I made it, dude. Fuck it, dude, I'm working now.
Like,
who cares? Like, I'm home.
No, it was like
you're with Herc.
Why did I want to be home so bad?
Dude, yeah.
It's a fucking work. I could just be out traveling with my baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
But no, it was cool. It was a great trip, and
that's awesome. Yeah, I saw the video. I saw some videos. And I mean that. Yeah, traveling. It's the fucking. I mean, I grew up with traveling with my dad, dude. Showing up to the airport fucking 4 hours before you took off, man. But you made her, man.
Oh, made her back.
Made her back.
How was your 2 weeks?
Fucking not as fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all right. It was chaotic, and got to see a lot of people in kind of a shitty way, but
yeah.
It was weird 2 weeks. Definitely fucking weird 2 weeks. But good way of being able to see a lot of people you haven't seen in a while and be there for a lot of people. And
yep.
I mean, yeah, it was all right. I think that's kind of why we didn't get back into here last week.
Yeah, definitely needed you guys needed
needed
a
break.
It was
the week before was pretty chaotic. And then last week was I think just to the point where needing to rest a little bit and fucking get a couple days of normalcy, and this week was a little better, a little more kind of back to reality kind of a sense, but
which is
crazy which is kind of weirdly good, uncomfortable, where it's like you're trying to kind of cope with everything you went through, but like, all right, now we're back onto our grind. But then it's like everything that happened. So it's like, I guess it's not like it not in the past, but it's like, I guess you just kind of jump back onto the horse, I guess. So I don't know. It's a weird, fucking weird. It's weird as fuck.
Yeah. Because you have no option really, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, when people dying is fucking weird. It's weird as fuck. I mean, yesterday I was back. I was in the cemetery yesterday, and the weirdest thing is like being it's in the cemetery yesterday with my loved one, and like, helping her through her whatever, what she had to go through. But then, like being around them, what they had to, visiting who they were visiting, and then like during it realizing like, oh, like not even realizing, oh shit, like a buddy of mine's right there, and his mom showed up during the time I was there. So it's like, oh, my buddy's mom. I don't know. It's just kind of been fucking weird.
Yeah.
Weird as fuck. It's kind of a lot of darkness, but also supporting each other, supporting friends and family, and
that's all you can do.
Yeah, I don't know. Death is fucking funky. I think the biggest thing, after losing, I think not enough people, but like after losing a couple people, I think I don't know if it's just me, but like, there's always a thought of like, like who or what's going to happen next. And then when it happens, it's like not anything you expected, even though like you prepared yourself for what could happen next. But when it happens, it's just like, it just kind of throws you off your daily loop.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I mean, it was definitely a funky couple weeks. I think, it was nice to have Seamus there with me and all the buddies, but got through it, and hopefully don't have to do it again for a little while.
Yeah.
For a long while.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, that's the hope. It's part of life, though.
Weird part of life.
Weird, funky.
Weird.
Yeah,
weird
definitely.
Part of...
Yeah. It's the most real part of life you can ever... It's honestly the most real part of life you can ever experience. I think that's what I kind of... I think this time was like the first time I actually sat back and understood how real death makes life seem. If that makes sense. We're like, there's nothing that I like this. I don't know. This sounds so weird, but like this, it was so sincere. Because I think I've seen friends die and seen people around the situation that it wasn't people who were supportive in that person's life at the time, or people who were even around that person's life at all, but just people who were like, oh, like, oh, your friend passed, like, oh, we loved him too, and it was like, yeah, fuck you, dude, like, you weren't even part of this person's life, or you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where like people die and then people love you, people say it, but like this time around, it was like super real and sincere. Where like it was such, which I think made it comfortable, maybe for people who were closer to the person than I was, but like it was real as fuck. It was nobody was shy to go and tell the stories about, everything was out in the open, and it was, I don't know, kind of made you realize like, fuck.
Because dude, I mean, from relative, I mean, it's like, it almost seems like that situation could happen to anyone in our community.
Anybody.
Because we've all grown up with people in your buddy's situation.
Yeah.
Who like were struggling with things, and everyone around them kind of seems like it's okay, like they think it's okay, or they know they're going through something.
It's something that they're dealing with.
But yeah, they think they're dealing with it because, maybe you personally have gone through some shit and you're like, oh man, I feel for them. They're going through it. They just keep pushing. They'll get through it. And then when they don't, it's like, shit, like that could have been, and that could have been someone, like people there showing their support. Like that could have been their son. That could have been, their grandson. Yeah. Like he represented a portion of this community that like,
and it was like, like people pass, and I mean, whether they're good or not, I feel like when people pass, some people get a lot more respect than they do when they're dead than they do when they're alive. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
When I say that, like, he was a great guy. People loved him, and like it's just you do your respects for the people. But like in this situation, it was like you saw the crowd that showed, the emotion that was showed, the group, that the buddies, because I'm not gonna sit around and say like I knew this guy to the depth of his emotions. I knew him as he was one of my best friend's brothers, who I had a good chunk of time around, who I did have a little bit of a relationship with. I knew him good enough, but not to the depth of some of the people there. But when I was there and I looked around, like during the service at St. Matthew's, during the actual funeral, and looked around, it was one of those times where I couldn't even cry, because it was like how it was so real to me, where it was like this was a person who made such a fucking impact on so many people. Even the priests knew him, and it was one of the first times, because all three of my buddies, all the three of the people I knew who had taken their own lives, I wasn't able to make their funeral, so I wasn't there. And even my buddy Morgan, I was in Idaho, so I couldn't make his funeral. But so this is the first time where I saw like the guy who passed away, his whole group of friends who went up and tried to talk, but then the family and the coworkers, and it was like it was real, and like they're not just going up there and saying this guy's a good guy because he's gone. It was like this was an impact.
Yeah.
And I mean, your father showed up, and it was sad. It was sad, and it was a process, and a lot of my buddies had to be a part of that process. So, and one of my best buddies, it was his brother. So it was like,
yeah, man.
It was, I mean, spending time with his family, it was like exhausting. It was like I couldn't fucking imagine, dude. Like it was unreal. It was fucking. It still is. It's just. It makes you realize how fucking sensitive life really is. How quick it can be.
Dude, so
if you want it to be.
So fragile.
And I mean, but it also made me realize how important friendship is, how important it is to be there for each other. You know, I mean, it was, I don't know. I mean, at this point, I think it was the weirdest one I had to go through. Just because of how much it impacted my buddies.
Right, how close.
I mean, it impacted me, obviously, but, like, it really impacted and took a fucking stab on a lot of people I care about, and it's always harder when, like, it's always harder when people... You have to respect older people, parents and grandparents, to have to see that. And seeing people have to bury their kids or their brothers or their friends. And it just, it makes you realize how fucking fragile, how quick it can be. Like, I mean, it's... Anything can end, and it can be in your own hands, but I don't know.
Dude, yeah, I mean...
It's fucked up.
It's so fragile. I mean... Yeah.
It makes it really, to me, like... I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta look out for yourself and your friends. And when they say the grass is greener on the other side, I think that's fucking bullshit. I think the grass is greener where you water it. You know what I mean? The grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is only greener where you water it. And if you take time to take care of yourself or the people you're around, I mean, sometimes, you know, I don't know. It's fucking wild.
I mean, it doesn't take, like you were saying, it's so fragile. It doesn't take a lot. It just change of environment, change of fucking, you know, a relationship.
An impact, yeah.
Like one little thing sets the mind off into weird depths that it, you know, it just goes to, even though you tell yourself or you don't think it can go, or you didn't think it could go there for someone, but it does. And
yeah,
it sends that. I mean, that was one of the biggest shocks, you know, just that you could imagine. Like,
I mean, I mean, because I mean, for a person who hasn't been that deep. I mean, I've been depressed, but never to that point.
Right.
Maybe I've thought about it. I think a lot of people have thought about it.
I mean,
and like thought about it. A surface thought. You know, like, but for it to happen, I think that really, for me, some people, you know, it is selfish, I think, and you know, some people can think it's selfish. And some people can think it's, you know, the wrong way to deal with your problems, but I think for the people who think like that are the people who have maybe not been that deep. I think it's, I mean, and I'm saying that openly to, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I've thought about it, but not like that. Never, like, I've thought about it as a thought. Like, you know, like maybe a crazy thought in my brain if I'm going through a hard time, but never in, like, a action sense, you know? And so when it happens, it's like, fuck, dude, like, how the fuck does that happen? How fucking... And I mean, sadly, most of the time, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time you don't really ever end up finding out, like, how it got to that point. And
do you wanna? I mean, I think for most people that I've, you know, but I mean, one of my buddies who took his own life. I mean, I have a voicemail on my phone about, like, you know, the night he passed away, and, like, it's like it seemed like he was trying to help himself. Like, everything he was saying on that voicemail was trying to get better, want to get better.
Things.
But drugs and alcohol are a fucking drug that can affect in a shit ways for some people. I don't know. I think the biggest thing is to look out for your buddies, look out for yourself, speak openly if you need to. But
and, I mean, the hardest thing is that you might not even, like, see or sense something's coming. Like, you can, I feel like I don't have a huge friend group. I keep a tight circle because I'm, you know, do my whatever. Never really been that way. And, like, you kind of get a sense of, like, the friends around you and how they're feeling, but you think you have a sense of it, right? Like, you feel like you're like, oh fuck, he said that. He said something weird. Like, I've been meaning to, like, text him, and, like, it might have been, like, 3 weeks later. You're like, hey man, like, how you doing? Like, and to you it might not seem like a long time or a big deal, and to someone else it does. And, like, it's like we were saying, just how fragile things can be and how quickly things change, and it's so hard to try to
even
wrap your head around it, and then I'm sure he's got buddies who beat themselves up, and it's, and like, that's oh man,
because I've seen that personally, like, felt it personally, but, you know, like, at the end of the day, I mean, you can't beat yourself up for that. Because you can't stop it. You can't.
Yeah.
If somebody's that deep, you could talk to them a minute before, but, like, it hurts me the most seeing, you know, people just begging for a reason or what they could have done, and at the end of the day, it's like, you have no control. No control. There's nothing. I mean, in situations I've seen, you know, there's, you know, people, you know, you reach out, you try, but it takes one little thing in a couple hours where you're not around, or, you know, they don't respond,
right,
and you can't do anything about it. And I think the hardest thing is not knowing, is that regret of, you know, I could have sent that last text, could have called that one last time, could have been there. It's like, I don't think you could have been. I really don't, because if you're that deep and your actions go that wild, I don't think you could have helped.
And then on the other side of it, there's people who deal with, like me personally, I've dealt with friends who say they're on, like, the brink, they're on the edge of doing something serious, but they like you know them, and you kind of like know like they're just bullshitting for attention.
Yeah, but
but then it's like, at what point? Like, I had the buddy who like came and lived, like he was telling me like all this crazy shit and what he was doing, and like he was like cutting the tops of his hand.
Yeah.
And he would like, he had the giant ass scars or like fresh wound, and like, but at the same, like, he was such a different.
Like, are you doing this for attention, or
it was different? It wasn't like, I don't know how to describe. Like,
no, I
you
know.
you get a feel because you talk to him and you're like, dude, like you checked yourself out of, like, I don't know, like it's different because that's the only type of experience I've ever had with it, right? And he's still around and doing things, but he was just he was an asshole, like to the to the people closest to him.
Yeah. So
it's like, I was like his last buddy, and he was still being like a dick, and so it was hard to like be there for him, and completely different situation. But if other people have gone through something like that, and then they run into, it's like, it almost becomes like, well, he's not being an ass, like he's got a good head on it, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
And you can kind of like justify it in your head, and then something terrible happens, and then you're like, oh shit.
Well,
like,
what you say, dude, that's exactly what happened with my buddy, where he was taking shit from buddies, he was using friends, he's stealing money, he was down the wrong path, using the wrong things, and at the end of the day, people were just tired of it. So when he would call, or when, the last day he would call, people would ignore it, because it's like, dude, you're fucking being a dick, you're stealing from me, you're not, you're treating us wrong, why the fuck would we reply to you? And then he did what he did, and then he's gone, and then the regret comes, like, why wouldn't I answer that call? Or it's like, well, you can't put that on yourself.
Yeah.
Because he took from you. He would, he wasn't treating you right.
Mm-hmm.
And I have friends who dig themselves in the biggest holes because they didn't save my buddy's life, our buddy's lives, because he called one night, but the week before he was taking money from him, treating him shitty. Where it's like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Just welcome in open arms. Hey, you've done all this shit to me, but now you're acting like you're hurting.
Right.
But then he takes his life, and then it's like, oh, well, I had every opportunity to do it. Like, no, you fucking didn't. He didn't give you. That was not in your hands. That was in his hands. And the sad thing to say is, drugs had a lot to do with it. Where it's like, for me, with my buddy, when he passed away, like, he was far-fetched on a lot of shit I didn't want to deal with. I didn't want to be involved with.
Yeah.
And I felt regret, but at the same time, it's like, I couldn't do nothing
different.
Yeah. And so after that,
Yeah, people have to live their lives as well, which is,
yeah, man.
And if in any situation someone, a buddy, whatever, like, fucks with you, you're gonna be like, dude, that's not like,
yeah,
all right, I'm not fucking around with you then. Like, I'm not gonna put myself out there in situations to keep getting myself like let down by you, and then it worse comes to worse, and you're like, oh fuck, I should have done something.
Yeah,
but it's like,
but that's so unfair to yourself.
Because if you did that with every single person, you would never do anything for you would always just be continuously trying to make.
It makes like looking out for yourself seem like now I can't.
Right.
And it's like, no, you can, because you had nothing to do with that. But
dude, it's very, very sad. And we sad situation all around, and and
it will be forever.
Dude, forever. I mean,
forever.
There's gonna be a part of this community that's gone, and
it's
and it's gonna stay,
and you don't blame your fucking self.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pee quick. That's why I put this on. Oh shit.
Hey, good news on coming out of some tough talks, but good news. It looks like we might have Shamo coming into the stew.
What?
Looks like Shamo's gonna be coming through here shortly, and that's can't wait. We'll get him in the stew. We'll get some Shamo versus the dictionary. He's obviously gonna spell a word wrong. We're gonna need to find out which word to get for him. But we'll get that queued up in a little bit. But right now we are listening to episode 75 of Hold Us Accountable, and we've been talking our beers of the week. We started off drinking Southern Star Brewing Company Fuzz Pedal IPA. Moved on. We had a twofer special. I brought a couple beers back from Texas with me, and we moved on to the Twisted X Brewing Company's Macanu Haze. It is juicy, velvety, and easy drinkability. Enjoy responsibly. Their beer in tribute to the Texas legend Matthew McConaughey. Those are the two beers we got our episode 75 started off with. It's been just Carl and myself here in the stew for this first hour and 40 minutes or so. We got Shamo rolling through shortly. And coming up, we're going to do a little Would You Rather. Carl brought in some good Would You Rathers, and those have just been kind of fun to bounce around and keep things light. Having a lot of fun with those. And then we'll talk about our monthly challenge and the progress we're making there. We've got pretty much all the supplies we need. And if you don't know what we need those supplies for, tune in. Just stay in a little bit longer with us and we'll let you know. Or we have timestamps on the show and you can just jump ahead to where it says monthly challenge talk. And we'll get talking about that there. But you're listening to episode 75 of Hold Us Accountable. Carl just got in the stew. I'm going to step out, go to the bathroom myself. I just broke down what we're going to be getting into a little later.
Seamus is coming?
Yeah, Seamus is on the way. Check the text. You want to try to find an N-word for him?
Oh, I got one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Got one. All right. Where the fuck's my phone? There it is. All right, Seamus Johnson coming to the stew. All boozed up, most likely. Hell yeah. We talk beer of the week. A little mental health. And, yeah, we'll get Seamus to misspell a word. And just get into whatever fucking mayhem we have left. Oh, we got some Would You Rathers. Be nice. And possibly I'll choke up a joke of the week. Yeah, man. Happy for anybody who's hanging out with us tonight. Got a good chunk of comments. About an hour 45 and this is 11:08. It is August 18th, 2022. Another beautiful day. Beautiful people. Thursday. Glad to be back in the stew. Max is back from Texas. Seamus is about to be back from St. Mike's. Let's have a good time. Hope y'all are having fun. Seamus Wasted Johnson. Get some of these goofy dudes into the stew. Oh shit. Is there a Darsky on in that fridge?
Of course, bud. There's all kinds of...
All right, I think we pop it off right away with Shames versus Dixie.
What kind do you want?
Anything. One of these cool things. Thanks, bud. Can't believe he showed up. What a dick. A little baby.
Yeah. Oh. Backwards hat is quite the look, huh?
Bang, bang.
Dude, this beard, man. I've been growing it for a while.
Dude, that's nice, dude.
It's getting out of control.
Hey!
We're gonna have to switch the cameras around because we cut you out on purpose.
Look who it is. Seamus Johnson.
Time.
Hey, how you
What the fuck?
doing?
Man, I'm a little tuned up.
Welcome to the party.
Hey,
So,
Adam's picking me up in the morning.
so what you been up to, bud?
Jeez, man, it's been a great night. I'll tell you what. It's been a great time.
One sec,
I had a
before I
lot of
bring
fun
this-
tonight.
Where's my glass?
Shameless got.
I thought I had the electric ones.
Oh, dude, I don't know what you did with them.
The fuck? All right, keep going. I'm sorry, Seamus.
No, it's been a great night. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the podcast of Hold Us Accountable.
Fucking guy.
Welcome to Hold Us Accountable.
The fucking tech guy comes in here.
What a fucking asshole.
Hey, I'm glad to see you guys up live and running. You know what I mean?
Dude, we
I was-
almost didn't have it.
No.
I was worried for a second.
Yeah, it took us. We had to fucking text Andy to see if we were live and if he could hear us or not.
I don't know why the audio wasn't working to start. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, sometimes you gotta switch the audio around.
Yeah, no.
It would have been nice to know, bud.
Hey, well,
Hey, sometimes you gotta figure it out. You know
sometimes
what I mean?
you gotta figure it out.
All right, boys. Well, Seamus is in the studio. Before we make this,
Shamo, let me get you. Let me get you a
can I
Texas
get-
beer
yeah,
here.
can I get a
oh,
taste?
let's do it. Yeah, let's do a big. Let's do a beer tape. All right.
Can I get a tasty treat?
Yeah, you can get a tasty treat. What am I playing? Oh, it's off this one.
What do we got? Ooh, fuzz paddle. Yow. Give her a little twisty twist.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Oh yeah. All right.
Thanks,
all right.
bud.
Real quick. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 75. We're gonna do another. Beer of the week.
Beer of the week part 2.
Yeah.
All for Shamo back in the stew.
Maximilian. Yeah, crank it up.
Yeah,
I love beer. Beer is good. Beer of the week. Beer of the week.
Hey.
Yep.
Beer of the week.
Part 2.
Part 2. All right. First beer. There's not a lot of info on it. You are drinking the Fuzzy Paddle hole.
Fuzz pedal.
Fuzz Paddle.
I see another one here. So who you drink that one?
Oh,
You guys both have one?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We drinking
Wait
both.
there, I brought two kinds back.
Nice.
The fuzz pedal was just one I found in the store.
Yeah.
It had a mushroom on it, so I was like, it's perfect for
Naturally.
what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
And it was an IPA, so I was like, even better. And then this Makanu Haze.
Little Matthew McConaughey.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, buddy, you know. And he
good
this
in them
beer,
shades,
I found it just randomly, and it was great. And then I would just find it randomly at bars and would just pound it.
Yeah.
Like at the Kill Tony show. It was just,
Pretty popular out there.
I don't know if it was popular. I was digging it.
Oh, that's another thing. We didn't talk Kill Tony.
Oh, dude, the show was great.
All
It
right,
was
well,
hilarious.
let's let him do this. And then we'll talk Kill Tony.
Yeah, the show was
Hell
hilarious.
Yeah. Ow-wee. Not too shabby.
Not
How was
too
Fox
shabby.
Harbor?
Delicious. Got the old Club Sammy.
Good. Oh, banging.
Classic.
St. Mike's was the saint there himself.
No, he got a hip replacement, so he's been out for a little while.
Get out of town.
Yeah, he's been out for a few weeks. I was talking to, I saw Jenna there. She wasn't bartending, but some other lady was bartending. And
Jenna's
Jenna.
Jenna. Is that Mike's daughter?
No, she's just another bartender there. That we used to see back in the day.
Older?
A little bit older.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I know
Yeah.
Jenna.
Jenna. But yeah, no, Fox Harbor, dank food.
Dank always.
Me and my brother Braden and his wife, and then Brianna and Bo and my parents.
Ooh.
We all went out. Had a little family dinner. Yeah, it was a good time. We went out there, had some good beers, and
I thought Denny was out in fucking Tennessee, Texas.
Tallahassee.
Arizona.
Nah,
Same.
she leaves on Saturday. She's been home for a couple days preparing, packing up, and all that good stuff.
Okay.
What part of the zone city is she going to?
She's
Ferry boat.
Yeah, no, okay. So
Ferry boat.
So she's flying into Phoenix, but her one of her best friends, Connor, is picking her up, and they're driving out to Lake Powell, and they're gonna spend a week or so and a couple days on a houseboat.
Whoa.
A houseboat. Yeah, Connor's sister is getting married.
Okay.
And so they're going to spend like a week or so on a houseboat on Lake Powell, and there's going to be a whole wedding ceremony out there.
On a houseboat?
On a houseboat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's going to be dope.
Lake Powell looks
gorgeous.
damn gorgeous.
Yeah, so they're going to be in a houseboat. So
you didn't get invited?
I did.
You just couldn't take off with work?
Well, I got invited around like last Christmas.
Oh.
And
so you only had a year to prepare.
Well,
Right.
I only had a year to prepare.
More than that.
But
Lake Powell. Oh, that's
and
in
I was
Utah.
planning on going, but we you had to buy the houseboat tickets by like the end of February. And and like I was gonna do it, but then what was gonna happen was Connor's parents lived in Swamico, so they were all gonna drive out
Okay.
to Arizona. That's what was the plan was. But then they just decided that they're just gonna move to Arizona. So they just like packed up and moved to Arizona. So at that point, I'm like, well, flights are expensive and whatnot, and I didn't know, between jobs where I was gonna be. And right. His parents were flying Denny out, so she didn't have to worry about it. But I was like, I need to plan this ahead of time. Like, I can't just like kind of be on a whim 8 months out from now. And she was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go because I can't drive out there, and I don't know if I can afford to fly. But then they're like, oh, they're going to fly. So I was like, and by this time, like, it was past the ticket date and whatnot. So I'm like, all right, you just go. You just go. You
now
just
you're
have
in the
fun.
stew.
Yeah.
In the stew.
Yeah. Now I'm in the stew, and
Does she fly out of Green Bay?
Appleton on Saturday.
Oh, Appleton Airport. Best airport to be in.
Really?
Yeah.
Because your fucking only gate in the Appleton Airport is right next to the only bar in the Appleton Airport. So you drink, you get fucked up, and then you take 10 steps and you're in the plane.
Nice.
Okay, strap me up.
That's
Send me on
that's
a
rocket.
rocket.
I think the pilot comes out and says, "Come on, get on the fucking plane.
Close your tabs. Come on.
You paying? Can I drive?"
So we're both gonna shotgun one, and then we'll leave. All right.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, you buy a shot of Yankee for the pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's going out to do that, and then after Fox Harbor, we all left. We got in our cars. I was driving back to my house because we had run back to my house quick. My mom calls me. I'm like, oh, fuck, I left something. She's like, you want to go to St. Mike's?
Oh, you can't say
and I
no.
was like, yeah, I'm already on the way.
I'm already in my car, Mom.
Thought I went home. I'm at St. Mike's.
Yeah, so we went to St. Mike's. We're pretty much like the only people in the bar for the most part. And we were just playing tunes and just having some drinks and just hanging out. It was super nice. It was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
And whatnot.
love that.
And so it was a good time.
Cheers to you, bud. And you fucking made it.
And I still made
he
it.
made it.
And I still made it through
We
the
did
store.
talk some shit.
I believe it. I won't go back and watch it, but I believe it.
No, you should.
but you made it.
I fucking did, bud.
All right. Big ol' beer scale.
Yeah, what do you think?
Hey,
Fuzz pedal.
Fuzz pedal.
It does have a good taste to it.
Not too shabby.
It's not too shabby. A little twang, a little bitter twang. Drinkability.
Oh,
I give it a 6.9.
Oh, a Bakhtiar.
I'll give it a
Bakhtiar,
6.9.
not bad.
Pub list. All right.
Yeah, I'll give it a
pub
6.9.
list.
All right.
Chuggability. Ooh.
Ooh.
Chuggy, do.
Chug it down. I hope it don't make you frown.
I got a barf. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
I've been eating
Carl
tacos for
barfed out his
3 days.
ass.
Chuggability is not really what I want to chug, to be honest.
No.
But if you had to,
I get
could ya?
I get a halfer, a fiver.
fiver.
AJ Cock.
I'd put
AJ,
I'd put 5 on it.
AJ Cock, Blake Martinez.
Oh.
Probability.
All right, so probability. We put this in a scenario.
All right.
The scenario is you're at a cookout.
Okay.
You're outside hanging out.
Hanging, chilling.
There's a cooler full of light beers, Coors Light. What do we say?
Some
Millers, some Buds, some Corona, maybe. Maybe not a Corona.
Maybe no.
Nah, Buds, Millers,
and
Coors,
then just a full case of these.
and then
Are
a
we-
full cooler of Fuzz Pedal.
Is this just like a cookout? We're eating food? Are we playing yard games? Are we planning on getting fucked up? Are we just enjoying the sunshine?
Just a
It's-
cookout.
It's a cookout. To each their own. If you're trying to, what?
Exactly.
That's what we're saying.
Oh man, if you put it in a category like that, it's gonna be a little lower.
Oh.
It's gonna be a little lower.
Wow.
I mean,
Because you're going for the long haul. I want to drink more.
yeah. Because
Hydrating.
Well, one, I'm eating food.
Yeah.
And I tend to overeat like a
True.
motherfucker.
True.
I overeat and I get put in my food coma. So like if
I don't think we thought about this.
if I was eating food and drinking this at the same time, I'd be done for.
You're out for like 2 beers.
I wouldn't be
Okay.
hanging out. I wouldn't be playing games. I'd
Right.
be in my plastic
Okay.
lawn
No
chair
food.
like
No
Denny,
food.
let's go home.
No
Okay,
food.
no food.
No food.
You're at a
straight drink.
There's a cooler over here.
All
There's
right.
some light snacks.
You got some energy
it's like,
in you.
It's like you're just hanging out at in the
Okay.
backyard.
Some Chex Mix.
You're playing some yard games.
Are there kids around?
No.
No.
You got a DD. You are enjoying. It's not too hot. It's not too cold.
Okay.
A little light breeze.
It's like a perfect fucking
the
day.
perfect
It's a
fucking
perfect
day.
fucking day.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The most
You're in heaven. All right. And there's a cooler of Coors and a cooler of these.
and angels.
Well, if they ain't got Bush Light,
Yeah, I mean Bush.
the thing is, I would probably start out with a couple of these. I'd probably have like 2, maybe 3 before I switched over.
That's kind of
All right, so
So-
drinkability.
That's
and
where we were
probability
at,
you drink
too.
it again.
I would definitely like have another one, but it's definitely gonna be down there at like a 5.8.
5'8".
Okay.
Yeah, 5.8.
A Desmond Bish?
No,
No, he
5'8" is
can't even think of it, honestly. 5'8's a square
48
number.
was Joe Thomas. 58.
Yeah, get the book. I've been
Give me the
farting. Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that was the other thing.
Here, you can hold this.
That was the other thing. The part of my trip in Texas, dude. I farted from the time I got on the plane from Chicago to Austin
How much tacos did you eat?
to the time I got off the plane from Chicago to Green Bay.
Was it like an excited, anxious fart?
Dude, yeah.
Or like I drank so many
It's-
beers in the airport for the fucking past 8 hours. Fart
Yeah.
and plus the elevation.
Yes to
farts.
both. Dude, it was like... Well, and then it's
Matt-
like, I'm on a plane. No one can hear or smell anything because it all...
Oh.
So I was just letting it rip.
On the plane?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Were they smelly?
I mean, I don't know.
I love that.
People can smell farts in a plane.
I mean, not.
Dude, my parents, they went to Idaho 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And my mom fucked some shit up. And they ended up sitting first class. And she was like,
fuck some shit up.
Yeah, exactly.
God, you guys
she's
are the
like,
best at
yeah,
screwing things
right,
up.
exactly. She's like,
I don't know how it happened.
we weren't sitting together, so I just booked us first class tickets, and now I don't think my dad will ever sit coach ever again. In his life.
Oh yeah, it was nice.
My dad, my dad's he's a big guy,
Yeah.
lounging. My mom's there, like, she's like, they came through. My mom said, like, they gave me wine and then they worried about the rest of those fucking pigeons. The rest. And I'm
Peons.
like, I was like, yeah, the first time you sit first class, like, my dad's probably got a fucking bucket of peanuts.
Oh.
My mom's got 17 glasses of wine. Like, fucking, and it's all included in your first class ticket. You don't pay for it.
How long of a flight is it out to Idaho?
About 2 hours. So my mom probably
I love that for them.
My mom probably had 14 glasses of wine, and my dad probably drinks 78 Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi.
And a bucket of peanuts. Yeah. My mom's like, I've never seen your dad so happy before.
It was like, it's like that the movie Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Instead of like keep the martinis coming until one of us passes the fuck out.
Yeah.
Keep the champagne coming for her. The Diet Pepsi and peanuts for me until one of us passes the fuck out.
My mom's like, best flight I ever had with your dad in my life.
Dude, I mean,
my dad was the same. He's like, I've never been able to do this in a seat before on a plane.
dude, that's
Dead ass, dude. I know.
I'm so glad your mom mixed that up. For them.
Yeah, mixed it up.
Yeah. People who wore 58. Kingsley or Christian Kirksey.
Oh yeah, the old
He was
Kirks
58.
McGee.
Sam Barrington. Jordan Tripp, Frank Zombo.
Wasn't Sam Barrington the gay player?
No, that was I don't know. He went out.
He was closeted for the
I mean, he could have. I don't know.
All right, Tom wore 58. All right.
Yeah, Tom. Frank Zombo, and then there was just a bunch of random fuckers after that. But yeah. Those were the 58s. Yeah, and so next week I will unveil. I have like a system to weight the scores.
Okay.
And average it out.
Nice.
To give it like an overall score.
Okay.
So like a beer that is a good drinkability. High probability you drink another, but you might not chug it might not want to chug it. Might get a higher score than like, oh, I could chug this, but I wouldn't want to drink it again or something like that,
Yeah.
So I'll unveil that next week.
All right.
You want me to put that into a program for you?
That's what I've got it. I just have
If you're not gonna fucking
miss.
miss
You got the system. I can plunk it in really quick.
No.
We had to figure out the sound today.
I'll put it right on your computer for you. Bud.
Hey, speaking of sound guy got you a sticker.
Oh,
out
yeah.
in Austin.
Let me see. Oh, put that on the getter. Put it on the getter.
Is it a car getter?
Oh, it's a bet. Let me see.
It's a
Oh, it's banger. That's what I got.
Thanks, bud.
Thought it was a U sticker.
No peace.
Peace. You would have thought.
Hey, cheers to Max. Look at us again.
Thanks, bud.
Hey,
I know I
stickers.
missed your whole trip story. I won't make you say everything in it, but was it good?
No, dude, it was great.
Oh,
You
it
can
was
talk.
awesome.
It looked Tony.
It looked great. It looked like you guys had a lot of fun.
Dude, we ate so much delicious food. Denny says chug again.
Son of a goat.
Everything but the travels seemed awesome.
Yeah.
The travel was rough.
Travel was rough. Plane rides there and back. Got all fucked
Were
up.
Was it
let me ask this.
straight flights or
No,
Were the
Oh,
flights
That's where they
smooth?
get
No
you.
turbulence. It was good flights. Did you have
the
bumpy
flight
rides?
from Chicago.
Do you like planes?
Yeah, I don't mind them. I mean,
I usually get absolutely tanked.
I just know that like
older I get, the more I hate planes.
I just know the pilot doesn't want to die either.
You know that.
And like I don't know how to fly a plane, so if I want to ride on this plane, I have to trust this person.
Yeah.
So
usually after a Xanax and a shot of Jameson, I trust that pilot.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I view it the same way. When I'm on a plane, like we're here. Like if we're fucking here, whatever happens, happens. I personally love looking out the windows, taking off, landing,
I do.
looking down. I love it. I have no anxiety of being on a plane.
I do. Dude, I've been flying.
Maybe some turbulence.
I've been flying my whole life, and like the older I've gotten, the more anxious I get on planes.
Dude, it's all the anxiety around it.
I think you know what it is. If I fly by myself with nobody else,
you're cool.
I'm good.
See, for me, I think I hadn't been on planes damn near my entire life until I moved to Colorado, and I think I went skydiving like twice.
Oh yeah, you skydived
before I started riding on planes. So I've jumped out of them before. Yeah. So riding one is way.
You jumped out of them twice.
Like, I don't gotta jump out of this. We get to land. Oh, this is
dude. That should be a fucking challenge.
Same with like doing the float planes in Canada.
Yeah.
You take off and land in a lake, and you're just like, if a plane can take off and land from concrete or from a lake, it's gonna be able to do it on concrete.
Right.
You know, like
you guys want to fucking? I would
jump
love
out of
to
planes.
skydive.
Me too. I've every time I go,
I would do it.
Every time I've went, I've always been encouraged to like go and get like my license to solo dive. Like I always wanted to do it. I'd even be like a hobby thing to like tandem, like be the guy much? With like the tandem guy with like take other people.
Wow. Me and you.
That would be like
I'll have both of our cats.
That would be like my weekend hobby. You know what I mean?
Wow. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. That big in that and much of an.
What is it like?
So much fun. You guys have never experienced like
it's like tripping on acid.
How far have you guys fallen before? Like off of like a couple steps? Yeah.
Now, dude,
imagine
I did that thing once.
Falling 2,000 feet.
Drags you up and then it just drops you.
Yeah, the roller coaster or whatever. Yeah. Nothing's more exhilarating than sitting on this plane strapped to some dude's fucking stomach.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And they open up the door just to the outside.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's more.
You're sitting in the door, and they just push you, and you're just.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you what's more exhilarating. You get in an Uber, thinking that everything's safe and everything's cool. You finally are in your Uber and you're gonna go home, and then your Uber driver is a maniac, and you're fucking flying through a city you've never been in before, and talking to a dude who's taking his hands off the wheels.
Yeah.
The first thing he did when you get in the Uber is blow a stop sign. Just fucking flies right through it. Gets on the
like
highway.
A personal experience.
Yeah, this happened. The one, oh no, we took two Uber drivers. Dude, the first one.
Wait, this was on the trip.
This was on the trip in Austin. We took these Lime scooters like an hour. We drove these things for like an hour to go to like this friend's house, and we were like,
800-pound guy.
Yeah.
You met a guy who was 800.
Well, not anymore. Cool dude.
Is that
It's fucking super cool. It rips a 12-string guitar like a motherfucker, man.
Hell yeah.
So good. But anyway, we take a scooter all the way out there, and then we were hanging out for a little bit, and we were like, man, I don't think we can scooter back. So we get an Uber all the way back, and this dude was a maniac, dude. Like, I could, like, right when he picked us up, I didn't get a good vibe from him, because he was just like, "Are you Max?" And he said it like cold.
He's like, "You better buckle in, boy."
Well, no, I was just like, "Yeah, man." So,
hey, you bald bitch, get in,
dude. I get in, and like the first thing he's like, "Oh man, you look like you work out. You do jujitsu or you do martial arts?"
Done it before.
No, he's like martial art, and I was like, "Nah, I've done like jujitsu for a little bit." And he's like, "Oh, dude, I've been doing jujitsu for like 4 years, dude." And I was like, okay. And I was like, yeah.
And you're fucked up.
Yeah,
got some vitamins in you.
Yeah, but dude, and so he starts like I said jujitsu, and he was just like, his brain just went on overdrive. He started driving faster.
Oh, yeah.
That's when he started going through stop signs.
Oh.
He was driving and so I'm telling him, like, I kind of had to stop, hurt my shoulder. And he's like, oh, me too. I got all these crazy injuries. I can't bench press anymore. He took his hands off the wheel and started showing me how he can't bench press on the highway, going like, he's just weaving through. I'm like, I'm just holding onto the seat.
You ever done yoga, man?
And then he tells me, he's like, oh yeah, I was in the military for a little while, but I'm out now and whatever. You know, my body's just not the same anymore, but I can still choke people out. And so I'm like, oh fuck. So then I just start thinking about, like, this dude was weird, man. Like,
I feel you. I've been in an Uber similar to that. When I went to Grand Rapids to visit Omar, we were getting an Uber back from a bar or his house or something. And it was like an older guy too, like a little bit older. We hopped in, it was all nice and quiet. As soon as we hit the freeway, pumped up like some house music and was just cruising. We had the windows down, the beats were just bumping, and we're just like, woo, let's go.
Dude,
it was crazy.
When we were at Lala, it's about a couple block walk from our hotel to the gate. And so we're walking out. And we had a couple drinks before, so we're a little buzzing. And there's guys on, like, bikes, you know, like those bikes that they can put people in the back and drive them around. And Freilich, of course, is like, yo, we should catch one of these bikes. And like, all right, so we were like, hollered one over. And he's like, all right, $90. And we're like, fuck. Freilich's like, fuck you. Like, fuck this. So he drives, and then... We're walking. We realize, like, our walk's a little longer than we thought, and so he, like, fucking hollers another one over, and he's like, like $50, and Frederick's like, I'll give you 20, and the guy's like, come on, dude. He's like, I'll give you 30, and the guy's like, 40, and Frederick's like, fucking $30, dude. Got my business, and you know, Frederick's just fucking raw dogging this bitch. And he's like, it's some fucking Indian dude, you know, he's just been riding a bike on the Chicago streets for fucking 40 years. Doesn't give a fuck. And he's like, all right, jump on. And he has, you know, like my big stereo, the one that Nina gave me?
Yeah.
Got that, just blast some fucking techno music.
Hell yeah.
And goes into the Chicago traffic. We're in the, like, between cars and, like, cutting cars off. Like, we have cars on the bumper, dude. Like, bumping the fucking car and shit, dude. And then he drops us like 4 blocks off from the fucking gate, too. We had to walk like another half hour, dude. But yeah, it was scary as fuck.
That's what you get for $30.
Yeah, right? I know, I guess so.
He's like, fuck, 40 would have got you there. 30.
No, yeah, literally, Chris said 30, and he goes, come on, man. And Chris goes, man. Take it or leave it. And he goes, all right, I guess get on.
Well, speaking of fucking people over, should we get to Shaemo versus the dictionary?
Shit. I shouldn't have came. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't come too fast, my friend.
You always do.
We just got done doing a little beer of the week, catch up with the crew. We're jumping on to Shaemo versus the dictionary.
All right, I got a word. I don't know how.
What letter am I on? O?
N.
N? Last week we were on M. I don't remember the word. I just have M written down.
It was something fucked up. It was like fucked up. Yeah. Like, they're always fucked up.
Menstruate.
Y'all was Shaemo versus the dictionary.
Shaemo.
Y'all really can't spell shit. Really can't spell
really
shit.
Sucks a lot of it.
It's time for Carl to get ready to learn. Ladies and gents, listen close. Well, he's spelling some words. Just one attempt for the kid to put the letters in turn. Got fingers crossed that the boss ain't about to get burned. I like Shamus versus dictionary. And I can't spell for shit. Really can't spell for shit, no. I really can't.
Man,
really
I was
can't.
not ready for this.
Hey,
that's true, yeah, because we were
is he sober? No fucking Betty. Sit back, relax, cause it's Shaemo versus the dictionary.
Oh wait, no, we did ends last week.
The dictionary.
There was nomenclature.
Oh,
so we're on to O's.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh shit. All right, fine. No,
Oh, word. All right. Sorry.
Max sent me like 4 words that start with the letter N.
I didn't send you shit.
No, Mac.
Oh, Max.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
No preparation.
I
I'm going to the
texted
dog.
Mac. I was like, "Send me some good N words." She's like, "What are you guys doing today on the show?" I was like, I meant like good word to hard word. Never mind.
I know. I remember looking up words for you. I'm like, hard N words to spell. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, that was the wrong thing to Google. Shit.
Shoots my goods.
Not okay.
Well, should we do? You want to do? Would you rather? While I'm looking up some words and I can chime in while I'm still
let's
looking
do
at
it.
shit.
Yeah.
All right, I got some goodies. All right. Ooh, I
got a random one.
All right, yeah, let's hear it.
It's nothing crazy, but would you guys rather have $300 million for 5 years or 10 years and win a championship? One ship, but never win it. Oh no.
St. Mike tell you this?
Yeah. All right. $300 million to win one championship, but never make the playoffs ever again, or would you rather have $25 million, but have a chance at the ship for 5 years? Make it to the champ.
Say it again.
All right. $300 million. You win one championship, but
you get personally $300 million.
$300 million in one
a
championship.
$300 million deal for 10 years or 5 years. $300 million deal, 5 years. You win one championship, never make it to playoffs ever again, or you get $50 million for 5 years, but you have a chance of the ship every single 5 years.
$50 million.
Something like that.
50
Basically,
million?
would you guys rather have more championships or more money?
Well, you don't know if you get them championships, though.
Right.
Right.
I'll
You don't
take
know.
that 50 mil, bud.
I'll take 300.
Yeah.
Fucking give me 300.
1,000?
Yeah, honey.
Million.
Wait.
300 million for like a 10-year deal. You only win one championship,
now
but
it's
you
10
never
years?
10 years. Yeah.
Oh, it was 5 years before.
But that was the second one. The second one is
I see.
50 million, 5 years, but you have a chance to win the championship every single year. Doesn't mean you win it, but you have a chance.
I'll do the second one.
Yeah? You want the ships?
I want to play for it.
You want the ships?
I want the ships, baby.
Yeah.
Give me them rings. What about you there, fucking neckbeard? Not neck. You have a great beard. That's a great beard. I'm very impressed, actually.
A little bit on the
Don't
neck.
stop.
You know, you
Well, it
need a
Until
grows on the
hunting's
neck,
done.
but there's definitely no neck beard.
No, it grows everywhere.
All
It's a
beards.
great
I
beard.
can't. Okay, I found a good
You have the
one.
best beard in the family. You know that? How's that feel?
I mean, I got the only beard in the family.
Yeah, like through the entire family.
Yeah. Well, someone had. You know, it was inevitable. Someone was gonna
Someone
be bald
had.
with a beard.
Max got
Somebody
it.
had to do
You're
it.
well, okay, so you went bald for it. I think I would have done that. Would you rather be bald and have a beautiful beard, or have a luscious head of hair and not be able to grow facial hair?
Well, you always want what you don't have. So I've always wanted just a nice thick head of hair.
You'd rather have a nice, I have good hair.
Yeah.
I got Wardlow hair. You'd rather have a good thick head of hair rather than that beard?
I think so.
Oh,
But
because you have a good bald head, though.
Yeah.
Like, you have a nice, you got it good where, you have a great beard and a good bald head. You don't, some people have gnarly bald heads.
True.
You have a perfectly non-bumpy, no mole. I have a giant mole on the top of my head right here. And lumpy. So if I went bald, I'd look gross.
Everyone's got, little, there's lumps.
Would you
and
rather have a
spots and-
luscious head of hair, thick, the most beautiful hair in the world, or that beard? Because that's a top
I
around
would
the
have
beard.
the hair. I'd have the most beautiful hair. in the world.
Really?
Yeah, you always. I do. I mean,
Be bald head and be bald faced?
Yeah, dude. There's. I feel like
I would take
I don't know, man.
your bald, your head and that beard over this hair. And have,
Well.
and get that beard.
Yeah.
Absolutely, any day of the week.
That's.
I mean, I got. Yeah, you always
us.
want what you don't have.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, thanks. I appreciate the, but you know,
You always want
You
what
guys
you
are
can't
fucking-
have.
Would you rather have the best looking, biggest dick in the world
yeah.
and only be able to last 1 minute, or a small dick and be able to fuck a girl for like as long as you wanted? That's a fucking dumb question.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a bad question. I should have thought that one through. I'm sorry about it. All right, what do you think about that?
well, I thought you had a list of them. Wait, we
No,
never
I do. I have
we
it
did
all in
answer
front of
Shane.
here.
Well, never mind. I take the 3.
All right.
What would you do? Quick.
Yeah,
on yours.
Which for what?
You're the first one, the first weirdly phrased one you said.
Yeah, it was a little fucked
Would
up.
you rather have like 300
Rather have
and
$8
like
million
like
and have 14 championships,
I think I would take the
or
ships.
$2 billion.
I would
the
take-
one chip?
I would take the multiple, the chance at multiples.
The chance though at multiples.
Yeah,
just the chance.
Yeah. Because you know I go hard in the paint.
Yeah, but it's still just a
I
chance.
mean,
It's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
No, but
Would you rather be a Brett Favre or I mean Brett, right? That's it. Yeah, Brett Favre had one.
or Tom Brady.
All right, here. Okay,
Or you could be a
would
Tom
you rather
Brady.
be would you rather be Brett Favre or wait
Or Aaron Rodgers.
wait, does Drew Brees have 2 or 1? He just has 1.
He
right?
has one.
Okay. Oh,
Does
would
he?
you rather be Brett Favre or Eli Manning?
Oh,
Well, that's a good one. Eli Manning won 2 from Tom Brady too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and he beat the undefeated Patriots
you
in like
think-
one of the most
Will
classic.
Eli
Super
Manning be a
Bowls.
Hall of Famer?
I mean,
I
yeah,
probably
I
just
think
because of his.
so.
Probably.
I don't think it's deserved.
I mean, he did. He was.
I mean, maybe it is though.
It's
For
ju-
those 2 seasons.
Yeah, but
He did win 2 Super Bowls. I mean, like that's
No, it is. He was.
and he was the MVP.
Yeah,
I
he
think,
played.
though.
He balled out.
He
but then he-
wasn't bad. Like we just forget his end. The end of his career was so like harsh
yeah.
that like the beginning, because he also didn't start in a time like we play in now.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
played in he started in a time where it
And
was
he didn't
like,
have like. I mean, he had Plexico Burris, and
Yeah, I don't remember who like when he was when he was first getting in the league, but he wasn't like bad when he was a rookie.
I guess I think the question is, did the Giants win those Super Bowls if they didn't have an Eli Manning?
I don't think so.
Because he was a baller.
Yeah, he did
And then,
ball out.
then they just kind of had shit teams. I think I wouldn't be mad if Eli made it into the Hall of Fame.
no.
But also, I think the
I
Manning
don't
name
think he
gets him in.
I don't think he just like gets a shoe in for sure. You know
Nah,
what I mean?
two Super Bowls. He's got more than Rodgers.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna. Yeah, right.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I mean Rodgers has.
Did you see Archie
MVP.
Manning committed to Texas?
Yeah, dude, I was telling me about it because I was at UT walking around,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, it's actually a really big
That's
deal.
a
that
giant
he's
deal.
going to Texas
That's
because
Cooper Manning's,
Cooper. That's his
Cooper
name.
Manning's son.
Cooper.
which was like the most athletic Manning out of all
Yeah,
of
he
them, but
was-
got his career cut short because of a neck injury.
Yeah.
And Archie Manning's like the most athletic apparent Manning there has been.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
He has the biggest shoot. Like the way people talk about his game, like he's been getting talked up so
yeah, he's like
fat.
He's like the Zion.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is like the Zion.
But it's
Yeah.
a big deal because Texas really hasn't been relevant since Vince Young.
No,
And
or
then
what about was Colt McCoy?
I mean, he was.
Pre-
Yeah, but like.
But he didn't play like Vince Young and
Yeah, he was like Colt McCoy can be
yeah.
a national champion quarterback, but
Who
like
else did
Vince Young
Vince
was
Young
like,
have?
dude, Vince Young is the dude. He's
Who else was on that Texas team? Because that was back when like Adrian Peterson played for Oklahoma, right? That was like it was like Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush. It was like a That was a heavy college time.
yeah. Well, that game Texas USC.
Yeah.
When
That
Vince
was the
Young
Rose Bowl.
scrambles, and like scores the touchdown. I mean, it's one of the most iconic games in college
NCAA
football
history.
Yeah, so
Other than the Statue of Liberty with Boise State against Oklahoma.
yeah, that game was dope.
Yeah, I remember that. That's probably one of the earliest memories I have in my life. And I mean, I was probably like I mean, I was like 8. Early sports memory in my life.
All right, what other would you? Wow, shit, we're getting to.
Okay. All right, would you rather give up your favorite food or give up sex?
Oh, me and Denny were having this conversation the other day.
My favorite food, no doubt. My favorite food, like
I mean, yeah. How fucking cranky would you be if you couldn't fuck?
Dude,
Yeah,
I will.
that's true.
You have to fuck.
There's a lot of things that's not my like. I could give up eating steak for sex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could eat
I agree.
all other meat other than steak. Yeah, no doubt.
All right.
I'm just
gonna off this list. Would you rather have no friends but be rich, or have lots of friends and be dirt poor? All right.
I'd rather
These
have
are
lots
kinda
of
easy.
friends, to be honest.
These are kind of. Yeah, I'd rather have lots of friends.
That's how it's.
Oh,
where
we
I'm at
had
right
this,
now.
Max. You asked this.
Yeah.
All right, let me
probably
try and
reading off a list that
I thought I had your list, and then I got to another one.
I mean, there's a lot of.
I had some like fucking. Oh wait, no. All right, let me see it. Oh, okay, I got it. I'm on the wrong one. All right, here we go. All right. I don't know what these. All right. Would you rather have the ability to breathe underwater or the ability to see at night as though it was daytime?
Kind of.
I have a night. I can see everything.
What are you gonna do when? What's going on underwater?
I could scuba. I could just swim.
But yeah, that doesn't mean you're a good swimmer. It just means you can breathe.
I can breathe. I'm an all right swimmer right now. But if I could breathe underwater,
say you start swimming and all of a sudden just shark.
All right, well, I could just go in a lake. I don't have to go with sharks.
Sturgeon.
So what are you doing in that lake?
Swimming underwater.
Okay, but if it's dead ass night, like I feel like seeing at nighttime above water where we belong.
Our eyes adjust.
All right.
What would you do, Carl?
I'd rather be able to see
at night. What would you do at night that you can't do during the day?
Yeah.
I mean, fucking drive better. I can't see worth dick at night. I mean, say I have to run from the police I don't plan.
Why are you running from the police?
I mean, maybe I'm doing. I don't know. I could do something illegal again in my life at some point. I'd rather be able to see. Oh, but actually, this is a good argument point. If I go in water,
they can't catch you.
God damn it! I'm gonna breathe in water. Much rather.
Yeah.
All right.
I breathe in water.
Would you rather have the? Would you rather live in a place that rains continuously forever, or a place that never even gets a single drop of rainfall?
Ooh,
that's tough.
I think. I love the rain. I love it when it rains. However, if it's just like dark and rainy all the time,
it's depressing.
But at the same time, anywhere that doesn't rain ever, that would be also kind of miserable.
And a lot of fires.
It would just be. I mean, you're basically living in a fucking desert.
Max?
I think I would.
So it's would you rather live in Seattle or would you rather live in
Sierra Desert?
Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Doesn't rain a lot.
I think I'd rather live where it always rained.
Probably rain.
Yeah.
A lot more life.
Although
not a lot of sun.
Didn't they find out that there's like cancer chemicals in all the rain around the world?
It's not quite, but it's not safe to drink rainwater anymore.
But you can get cancer from the sun too.
That's true.
Yeah, no, but it was just one of those things. I don't think they expected there to be
cancer in water.
In the water that falls from the sky.
Yeah, I mean, I smoke a lot, so
yeah,
there.
But, yeah,
I'd rather be soggy while I die.
Yeah. Then you wouldn't be able to smoke.
Ah, shit. Well, no, vape.
Inside. You go inside.
Rain's inside.
Oh, it brings inside too.
I don't know, dude, but vitamin D is so important.
That's what I'm saying. I get the seasonal depression
Yeah.
when it's not sunny. So I'm like,
Yeah.
But also, I love.
Would
the
you rather be
rain.
sad and soggy or tan and sweaty? I guess that's a good way. All right. Well, you guys think about it. Let me give you this one. Would you rather have the ability to convince anyone to do anything you want, but have them hate you for it afterwards, or never be able to convince anyone to do anything but loved by every person you interact with? That's a mouthful. Would you rather have the ability to convince anything to do anything you want, but have them hate you for it afterwards, or never be able to convince anyone to do anything but be loved by every person you interact with?
So you just gotta do what other people do.
You have to be a follower for the rest of your life.
I'm kind of already that person, so I'll take that one.
Ah.
Yeah, I think I would do that too. I think we did this one.
Am I reading? All right, let me read one more, and then I'll go to a different website because I feel like there's a lot of these. Would you rather have dumb opinions? All right, now let me scroll down.
Well, Carl,
What?
I would nothing. Would you rather have dumb opinions? Well, Carl, you.
Would you rather come up?
Do you think that's a good? You really think that's a good?
Dude, I thought I had like
I'm just
fucking
kidding.
bad, like some. I like researched like dirty ones.
Dirty.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Did you find a word, Max?
I did find a word.
okay.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do this.
Give me my phone. Fuck did it go?
All right, it's around somewhere, but
We already played the theme
we already
song.
played
I
the
forgot.
time. So-
That's all right. Whatever. This, I don't know. There might not be timestamps. I don't know. This is a wacky episode. Shamo showed up in the middle.
Yeah.
We just started.
It's midnight. Nice. Let's do this till
Sorry.
fucking
Is
it? 4. Yeah, fuck it. Adam's picking me up. I don't give a fuck.
All right, your word. How it's pronounced? Oblique.
Oblique?
I think that is.
No.
No?
No.
Oblique?
No.
Oblique?
Can I see it? Oh, okay.
Hold on. This is the how it's said to be pronounced.
Okay.
Did I say anything out of the ordinary there?
No.
Can you say it like 2 more times?
Oblique.
Oblique. Oblique.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, scratch that. Let me re-say. Forget everything I just said because I
Okay.
did pronounce it wrong.
All right.
I think you caught what I caught.
Yes. Oblique.
Thank you.
Oblique.
Oblique.
Fucking God. Jesus.
Oblique.
Oblique. It's the quee part for me.
Oblique.
Oblique. Quee.
I
How the fuck do you spell quee?
don't know.
Quee. Oblique.
It's up for ye to figure eat.
Shut the fuck up.
Sabi.
Oblique. Quee.
Like, well, I'm not going to say like, but it sounds like queef.
Yeah. Oblique. I have a feeling it's not spelled like it, but I have no idea to begin with. Oblique.
I can't see how it's spelled.
I don't even know how to begin to spell quee. Quee. Q.
Oh, okay.
Oblique. Q-A-U-I. Oblique. A-B. Oh, sorry, not A. Oblique. Oh.
No, Carl never fucking did that. He never.
He fucking might have.
I don't think so.
Oblique.
Bringing it to a whole nother level, bud.
O-B-L-I-Q. Q. Q. Oh my God. OBLI Q. QU AI.
Sorry, bud.
Dude, I don't. Yeah, I had no idea how to spell that.
OBLOQUY. Obliquy.
That's fucked up. Let's keep going. That's fucked up. How do you say OBLIQ? No,
OBLO.
Obloquy.
No, it's pronounced obliquy. Obliquy.
Obloquy.
Obliquy.
Obla.
Which is exactly what the fuck I said.
Oblique?
Yeah.
You said it. I was like, fucking.
At first, me too was like, oblique, dude.
He doesn't know how to pronounce oblique.
How the fuck do you spell that?
OBLOQUY.
That's fuck. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go to the P's.
You can't spell shit.
Let's go to the P's.
You want to guess the definition quick?
No, not really, because I've obloquy.
Oh, this is perfect for you. State of disgrace resulting from public abuse.
Yo, it's Carl versus dictionary. Obloquy.
Oh,
Y'all really
Seamus
can't
can't
spell
spell for
Really can't
shit.
That's fucked up.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
It's time
H,
for Carl
I, J,
to get
K,
ready
L,
to
M, N, O.
learn. Ladies and gents, listen close. Well, he's spelling some words. Just
Wrong.
one attempt for the kid to put the letters in turn.
Thanks, baby.
Well, fingers crossed that the boss ain't about to get burned.
You got fans, dude.
Carl versus dictionary.
And Seamus can't spell for shit.
Can't spell for shit, no.
Oh,
I
man.
really can't, Hey, I like. Is he sober? Or fucking barely?
Definitely.
Sit back, relax, cause it's Seamus versus the dictionary. Seamus versus the dictionary.
Obloquy.
Probably gonna spell this word wrong. Fuck.
Shamo obloqueefed out of his mouth.
Episode 75. Seamus can't spell, but he's still alive, baby. All right.
These cards are way harder than the ones we gave Carl.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
I think the one we gave Carl was
Onomatopoeia.
Oh.
No, actually, I think that was it. Onomatopoeia.
It was onomatopoeia.
Because that's I was gonna give you
I don't
that
fucking
one.
know.
Do you know how to spell that word?
You guys probably didn't give me fucking
Onomatopoeia.
Because I was like, oh, this is probably one of those weird words Shamo just knows because he's
Shaman.
Shamo. And he's like, oh, I'm glad you asked, Max.
I was actually waiting for it, but I don't think I would have spelled it right anyway.
No, that's a weird fucking word, man.
Onomatopoeia. ONIM MAN Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia.
No,
Yeah.
you spelled it wrong.
Yeah. I got it right, folks. Anyway.
Banging.
Onomatopoeia.
Carl, do you have... Oh,
Yeah. That's all right.
you we'll save it because you can use it on me. Because
I think you're gonna get next week
I
right.
can't find it right now.
I feel it.
You think I'm getting next week right?
Yeah, if you're on time, I think you're gonna do it.
All right. I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't mentally prepared for this. Oblique queef.
mentally prepared.
Oblique queef. I don't know what that
Oblique
means.
No,
It's the
that was a
it's
weird,
the queef
that
from the
was
side. I don't
definitely a weird
know.
word. It's a weird word. I had to pick it. It's too good. To pick
Yeah,
it.
that was fucked up.
Biggest hurdle was figuring how to pronounce it.
Thanks, bud. Every word you give
you
have
I'm-
to spend like 5 minutes on how
You
to
know it's
pronounce
bad
it.
that I'm. You know how bad I am at spelling when I can't even give you words to spell because I'm like, all right, let me put my headphones in so I can hear how it's pronounced.
Literally. That's all right. That's all right.
You got any more would you rathers?
Fuck yeah, bud.
Let's do a couple more of those, huh?
Yeah, let me get some. Holy shit. Oh, okay. It's just
Obliquely.
your
You're-
laptop doing
Those
Obliquely. That's fucked up.
Oh, the laptop's going a little crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy cray.
It's like Trippy Dave when he said did too much Molly, he got shutter vision. That's what I feel like right now.
Jesus. What a gem.
What a gem.
What a gem.
Jim?
Jim?
Jim.
Jim.
Shout out to Jim,
he's a
a.k.a. Swaggy
fucking-
P.
Oh, yeah, Swaggy McGee.
Swaggy P, hope you're tuning in now or later. I don't know.
Would you rather be naked in Antarctica or wear a snowsuit in the desert?
Oh,
Nate.
goodness.
I hate being hot.
I hate being cold.
I hate being hot. Like sweating, being sweaty.
Do you
is
got,
so
which one do you
uncomfortable.
think you would last longer in?
I don't know. That's a good. Probably the suit.
What do you
think
rather
you just,
die
like-
of heat
'Cause
exhaustion
you would
or
eventually
fucking
just like
Or freeze?
you would eventually just like freeze into a cube, and
But
then
you would
just
eventually
die.
dehydrate.
Right, but I feel like you'd still be able to move. It's just mind over matter until a certain point.
Well, both ways, too.
Yeah, but if you turn into an
Jesus.
ice cube and you're still alive,
All right, but
you're
if you
like
sweat
still-
it out and you're just dehydrated in
if
like
you're
a
still
day,
alive but a puddle, I'd be in the snowsuit.
I'd rather.
Give me the snowsuit.
both ways fucked.
That's like
You're
burning
fucked
to
either
death.
way.
Freeze me, motherfucker.
Although I will say,
Because then I'll
I
come
will
back.
Say, I will
you
say,
ain't dying. You're just getting preserved.
I will say this: if you're out in the sun and you got a whole suit on, you're not getting sunburn. Like you know how people wear like t-shirt, like a lot of or like construction workers wear like long sleeves and pants while they work.
Mostly, and this is, and I mean, mostly Mexicans. Because
Well-
they know the heat, they know the sun.
Yeah, they know the heat, know the sun, so they don't suffer.
Sun makes you, your sweat
But you still
got to
drink a lot of water. I guess it depends what kind of
Dude,
resources
just a
you got.
fucking. I'd rather freeze. I don't know. Being cold really
I
sucks
guess
too.
I think I'd rather wear the suit. I guess
Yeah, I'd rather wear the suit.
they're both fucked. You don't win either
Yeah,
way.
no,
so
it's-
I'd rather wear the suit.
Because at least you could try to drink your sweat. I don't know. Maybe it probably
it would be
wouldn't
so
work.
salty though, and make you more dehydrated.
Right. But
That,
at least
that was
it-
my first thought. Too.
But at least like you'd have some like satisfaction while you're dehydrating.
you could eat snow.
If that would make you colder faster.
Yeah, you'd be-
I guess same.
Yeah, it'd be like drinking your piss.
It's
How warm
literally
that'd be?
It's the same scenario.
I guess-
it just depends how you want to
Yeah,
suffer.
I could tolerate dehydrating myself versus freezing myself.
Yeah, that'd be pretty rough. Although you probably lose senses in your body, so you wouldn't feel it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably go
Yeah.
numb quicker being cold.
Yeah, you die faster. Oh yeah,
Bit more comfortably.
Maybe that's the way we should look at it. Is if you're gonna die either way, which way will kill you faster?
Literally.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I think 100 duck-sized horses.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Really?
Sized duck scares the fuck, dude. Ducks are gnarly, man.
Yeah.
They.
They just peck the fuck out of you.
What do you think, Carl?
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses? Duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? I'll take that motherfucker head on.
Wait, one.
Would
Oh,
you
yeah.
rather fight 100 horses the size of a duck?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. 'Cause you could kick
one
those.
horse or one duck
One-
the size of a horse?
100 horses.
Yeah, 100 horse ducks. Dude,
That's a lot of energy.
Giant duck.
What are you gonna do to that duck?
A giant duck.
What do they do?
They could peck the shit out of you.
The
One
horses-
good peck and you're knocked out. Well,
What are you gonna? what are you-
like little
you could
ducks
at least
gonna kick me?
You could at least.
I mean,
kick
they
them,
both, but
because they're. What are you gonna do to? a
but the
duck? What are
horses
you
have
gonna-
teeth.
and
Duck
they have
don't have-
hooves.
Yeah, but they're.
But they got the bills.
But no, they're not that big. Ducks are like that'd
Yeah,
be
but
like
the
a bunch
teeth-
of little. It'd be like a bunch of horse the size of chihuahuas.
Yeah, you kick them.
Oh, I would. Yeah.
That's true. I'm with
Easy.
you guys. I'm with you guys.
Easy.
All right.
Just one good sweep.
You're in a
kick,
crowded
you know what I mean?
room. Would you rather fart loudly and everyone laughs at you, or be the only one laughing obnoxiously when someone else farts?
I'd laugh obnoxiously when somebody else
that's
farts.
a dumb one. Would you rather be
I
a
already do that.
tree? Would you rather be a tree or have to live in a tree for the rest of your life?
We'll be the tree.
Whoa. You'd be the tree.
Yeah, I'd want to be a tree man.
What would
Yeah,
you? What would you
man.
do?
Be trippy.
It'd be drippy, man. I'd live in a tree. Or are we talking like in the stump or like just in the branches, like a little tree fort?
I think it's like a tree fort.
I'd live in a tree fort.
I mean, tree. Yeah, these are fucking. Dude,
I just think it'd be so interesting to be a tree.
They live, dude. Yeah,
This is what you would do all day, every day, just
just taking and hoping it rains.
shake my leaves.
Would you rather receive $50,000, but the person you hate most gets $100,000, or take nothing at all?
Oh, I don't
Nothing
I
at
don't
all.
give a fuck. Give me the 50,000. I don't give a shit. Good for them. They'll probably fuck it up anyways.
Ah, man, these
Give me the
suck.
50K. I'm not like that.
Well, this is weird. Would you rather eat the same breakfast for the rest of your life, or give up the internet?
I'd rather give up the internet.
I'd eat the same
110%.
breakfast every single day. No doubt.
You'd eat the same breakfast every single
I
day?
have no problem doing that. Egg
Yeah.
Sammy's every day, baby.
Oh,
I
yeah.
already do that.
Wait.
I kind of think...
Egg Sammy's every day. For the rest of my life, I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy.
I mean, yeah.
And you'd still have the internet. Yeah, I'd probably do that, too.
No,
I don't give a fuck if it's a piece of toast. I don't give a fuck if it's a piece. I'd eat a piece of toast for breakfast. every day.
See, I like variety.
Variety.
I don't need the internet.
You still got lunch and dinner.
Oh, I mean, that's true. I don't really eat breakfast.
Would
Would you rather eat the same meal every day for every meal, or give up the internet? That's video game, anything.
I'd probably eat the same meal. I'm not picking.
What would that be?
That's a good. That was the next part of my question. I guess it really depends what it is. What would it be? Oh, I made some mean ground turkey stir fry the other night. I could eat that for every meal. I did for the last 2 days. So,
Would you rather have one get out of jail free card, or a key that opens any door?
probably key to any door. I'm not doing anything illegal, so.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah, but
you never know what's gonna happen.
If you have a key to a door that you're not supposed to go into, and you don't know you can't go into it, that's illegal. And if you get busted, you're going to jail.
Well, I just watch where I walk into, I guess.
All right, here's one. Would you rather give up all technology, just like your cell phone, like computers, or give up movies, televisions, and books?
I'd give up movies, televisions, and books.
You're a video game guy.
I am a video game guy. I play them all day. I do.
I mean, yeah. Would you rather never have to worry about money, or never be tempted to buy things you don't need? Oof.
Give up money?
Would you? Yeah.
Could I like? Because there's
good
like
one.
vague questions. You know what I mean? Like, could I like do the things I want to do, or not? Like, oh, I don't really buy a lot of shit.
Dude, look at how I'm reading.
But I want to be able
to
to live.
look at this computer.
Oh, I mean, you can't.
It's like tripping on fucking DMT.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future, or 150 years into the future? What?
That one's kind of weird.
I mean,
150 years, I'm not going to be alive.
I don't say you would.
But even
Yeah,
if I
you'd
saw
have to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to know what's happening 10 minutes. Then there's no surprise in life.
No surprise.
But
I mean,
Either way,
it's kind of the same situation.
we need some good ones. I want to type in tricky. It's already fucking 12:14.
Yeah.
All right. Probably should go after a couple of these.
How many more do we got?
I don't know.
All right, should we talk about our monthly challenge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We
Yeah,
gotta get
we
into
should
that.
get
It's
into
fucking-
it.
we should probably-
I have to close this.
Yeah.
It is making me feel like I'm on drugs that I
Didn't do.
don't want to be on.
Well,
Holy shit.
we are all right.
Welcome back.
Let's get into the
Episode 75, Hold Us Accountable.
Get into it. Get into the point of the show. What up, Shaky? How you doing? You've been asleep.
12:15. It's a new day.
Just got here. How's it going? How's it going,
man.
everybody? Thanks for tuning in. No.
We're gonna start talking about our monthly challenge. We're growing mushrooms,
Yup.
and we now officially have all of the equipment, at least to start.
What is all the equipment?
Well, we have the spores.
Okay.
The vermiculite.
We have vermiculite. We have the cocoa coir and gypsum. And then we have the bags that have the wheat berries in them.
Okay.
That we're gonna inject with the spores.
Yep.
And then those have to colonize for like 15 to hopefully 30 days. I guess it could be up to 60 days if we don't shake a bag, shake it around or something. We were watching the video before the show. But that should take anywhere from 15 to 30 days. And then we make the substrate to put the colonized what did she call it? Wait, hold on. I'll pull it up here the
white looking stuff from the bag.
Wheat berries packaged.
The wheat berry cum.
It's the grain bags. It's fucking spawn bags. So it's how you get your spores to spawn.
Yeah.
And then once they spawn, they have to colonize and then fruit.
Yeah.
So it's the bags to spawn the spores. Right, and so we could have done that ourselves we could have put our cocoa coir vermiculite gypsum into a jar, sterilized it, and then injected the spores into that, and then let them colonize or let them spawn in there.
Isn't that a lot more likely for it to be contaminated?
Yeah,
right.
A lot more chance for contamination, and I mean. The bags weren't super expensive, and if they come pre-sterilized, they come with a spot that you can inject right into. It just I thought it'd be easier for our first time.
Got the rubber slot. Do they have that?
Yeah,
yeah.
And that's what what she did in it made it look pretty simple. So we're gonna try that route, and then I just have to get I've got the buckets to put it in, and then I just have to get so we got to drill 1-inch holes around the buckets.
No, it's a little red vent.
Yep, and then we have to get the red stoppers basically, just so air can't get in.
Yep.
But then we also have to get little 1-inch air filters that almost look like really thin cotton balls or something.
Yeah.
Put those in there. And we can get those on her website that she has on this YouTube video, or we could just try to find some. I mean, they're $9 for the set of some caps and air filters. So I might just do that. Just say fuck it.
And then we just have to get the container. Yeah, the container for it.
I've got clear containers. I bought clear containers.
Okay.
We have to get a 1-inch drill bit to drill holes in, and then I'll order these. And
I think I have a 1-inch circle drill bit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we'll do that, and then so the first step is to inject the bags with the spores.
Okay.
So, we just have to sterilize everything really well, and then just kind of let them sit and do their thing.
And it looked like in her, she was using just a spray bottle with sanitizer, right?
Yep.
So we have a spray bottle at home, right? Don't we, under the sink, I think?
It's full of shit, but yeah.
Full of shit?
We might probably get a new one.
All right, just buy a fresh one. And then we, all that cleaner we had for the beer barrels.
Yep.
Probably use that.
Right.
Okay.
So, yeah, just do that.
Yeah.
Are we in the planting stage? Is that where we're at?
Planting stage?
Or like
We still have
I
to
don't know.
No, yeah, we have to inject.
Yeah, well,
bags,
that's
yeah.
what I meant. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
And then
So in that stage, the first, we've gathered most of the equipment. Now we have to start actually doing the.
Yep.
So I don't know. Do you guys want to come over Sunday and we can do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck around, and I should hopefully be getting about a mini air purifier.
Okay.
And, yeah. So yeah, we'll do that Sunday. Cool.
And then I'm also I'm on the search for wood slab.
Wood slabs in the meantime.
Slabby, which I think Spencer's dad has a good collection of.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Yeah.
Are we making a little coffee table?
Coffee table.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and then maybe Sunday too. We can go to some thrifting for a couch and a love seat.
Okay.
So new setup of the stool.
Oh.
Dude, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Maybe just do browsing. See what we can find. If we can't get
Fuck
to it,
yeah.
make sure the mushrooms #1. And then
So we can even scroll Marketplace, Craigslist.
Yeah.
Can do all that
Yeah.
shit. Because of this.
Facebook Marketplace would be sweet. I don't have it anymore. Miss it.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Miss it. Yeah, because I don't think it's going to take that long to do the shroom stuff.
No.
So-
Focus on that first.
Because we'll have plenty of time in between, like shit just doing its thing, and I think it'd be dope to make a little make a coffee table for in here.
Fuck yeah,
Yes.
dude. A little coffee. Yeah, a little woodworking project, and
That'd
then
be sweet.
get a nice little lounging setup.
Mm-hmm.
Sit on couches and be comfy during this.
Dude,
Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be sweet.
that would be dope.
We should make the coffee table a little higher than normal. So with our stands, so
Right.
we can lounge and then get you a fucking thing.
That'd be nice.
That would be
Right?
nice.
That would
maybe
be nice.
maybe fucking get all new of these things. Well, I mean, maybe we could use these. So these are nice.
Yeah.
still.
Dude, this shit. I mean, everything's just fucking expensive.
It
nowadays,
is.
man. It's like
Yeah. So you'll just hold yours. And we'll
Say
use
yeah.
yours.
Perfect.
even if we'll
I'll go buy one.
break it again and
Yeah.
make it.
That was for
Duct
good.
tape.
That was good for good reasons. You know?
What was the reason?
I forgot.
I was trying to.
It wasn't working.
I was trying to.
Oh, Max broke one end, and
Yeah.
then I tried to fix the
And
other
we tried to
3
fix
by
it.
breaking them all
A lot of duct tape.
and just duct taping it. Yeah, it was a good time.
All right.
So yeah, that's we're gonna. Dude, I'm so pumped to start this.
Mushroom growth.
Oh man, it's.
It's gonna be electric,
Dude,
I'd like to try make some tea.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I'm down.
See if
I'm
Grandpa's
down.
thirsty.
Dude, we should get quite a bit out of
Yeah.
this. Hopefully, if everything goes
we
well.
could maybe make some money for this too. We might get some new microphones out of this.
Yeah, dude, if everything goes well.
Sales
should
rep
get-
month.
This week's episode brought to you by Jedi Mindfuck. No, dude, someone posted on Reddit about like one of a Jedi Mindfuck they grew, and it was as long as his arm. It was that long. He held his arm out.
It was like a
and-
Joey Chestnut. No.
dude. It was humongous.
Oh my goodness!
So
Sweet.
yeah,
Let's do that.
I'm stoked.
Yeah.
It'll be an interesting group project.
Yeah.
You know? I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
like brewing beer times 5.
Yeah.
10,000.
10 number times 10 numbers aren't real.
Hey,
No.
welcome to episode. What does episode mean, man?
75.
75.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Saw, dude.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be
Holy
wild.
carnival. Feels really nice.
Oh, I just fucking hope everything goes
Dude,
smooth.
Yeah.
Been talking it up so much it would suck if like
Oh, it would. Yeah.
just it
we
got
just ate him and got the shits.
yeah. Like, what? Wait, maybe did we make ayahuasca? What is that?
Oh shit! No.
Oh, all right. We're not purging.
Dude, speaking of that, quick, so the first night we got into Austin, all the people there just like love to talk about themselves. I don't know. If I told. Oh yeah. But anyway, we get in there the first night, and we're eating ramen at this place, and it's the best fucking ramen. But these two dudes are sitting next to us, and one of them's talking about like his shaman that like is from Australia, and he's just like crazy, like he was a part of their army, like special forces, but then his eye got fucked up, so he had to quit and do his own thing, and he's just going on and on about this amazing shaman. Then the other guy's just like, oh yeah, dude, when I did ayahuasca, like there was the and like they just kept like none of them like cared about what each other
said.
They just would just talk about themselves back and forth and back and forth.
What a useless conversation.
Dude, I was like, this is like two people talking about fantasy football. It's just like the fucking most.
Isn't that
basic.
amazing? Like, to me, like, I've noticed the places I've traveled, like, the Midwest, Wisconsin, like, especially Wisconsin, like, the wholesomeness, like, the conversation, like, like you said, like, talking to people who are just listening to wait for their turn to talk.
Right.
Like, it's amazing. Like, I mean, but that's normalcy to some people where it's just like, I mean, it's not the same way in a lot of places.
Yeah, it's wild. But it is like a weird, like, artsy city, so everyone is kind of like an artist and has their, like, story and why they're, like... So I kind of get it. But also, some of the best customer service I've ever had. Like, everyone was, like... Everyone there feels like they're in their job. Like, no one feels like they're, like, working a job, but they're like, fuck this job. It feels like everyone's like, no, this is my fucking job, and I fucking do it, and I do it right. But then once they're out of it, they're just like, I want to talk about myself.
Yeah. Do you experience that a lot in like the food, like when you were out at restaurants and shit?
Yeah.
That's because the food's so good.
But like everyone,
they had a standard.
But everyone was like super helpful, nice, and yeah, like that Kill Tony show. We get there, and
how was Kill Tony? Let's end it with this.
Yeah, so it was a funny show, man. It was a good show. But, like, we got there probably an hour ahead of time, and we still, like, barely got seats.
Okay.
So, like, you could buy a table, but it was, like, $80 a piece per ticket.
Okay.
Or just, like, general admission was, like, $35 a piece. So I was like, oh, I mean, we'll still, like, find a spot. Like, because I didn't realize how small of
you're going into like Skyline or something.
Yeah, it's a bar. It's just a bar for like meant for music, but then they do a comedy show in there. So like we thought we could just like go and sit at any table. So we like went down. We were like right in the front row and like let's just pick this table. So we like go to sit down and someone's like excuse me. Do you have a number? We were like, what? And they were like, oh, you have to buy a table. And I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't. My bad. All right. So then we just, like, went and found a spot, like, around the bar, and it was, like, parallel to the show.
Okay.
So we were kind of, like, looking at it from the side. And it was, like, the comedians that signed up came right past us, so it was kind of cool. I fist bumped every person that came by. But then, like... It was just kind of tough to see. But, like, other than that, it was a funny show. They had some... I don't know the comics they had on. I think they were, like, New York dudes. One of them was, like, a gay, like... I think he was gay, because he kept making, like... I don't know. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. But he just kept making jokes, like, about himself and, like, what he would do. And it sounded really authentic, so I just assumed, like, oh, this guy must be gay. But he had, like, one eye was, like, closed. Like, it wasn't working, but he had, like, a tattoo over it. It was a trippy, man. He was weird. And then the other guy next to him, he was, like, the dude with the eye thing was, like, a Latino dude, tatted all over. Like, face all over his arms. And the dude next to him was like this nerdy little Jewish dude from New York who was like typical like button-up shirt, like
Josh Norman type.
And you're just like, oh my, weirdest contrast.
But good.
Yeah, funny.
Good show, good kind. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just so Should have got there earlier, I guess. And they put your phones in like a bag so you can't like take them out during the show.
Yeah.
I like that.
Drank a lot of the McConaughey's.
Oh yeah.
Pretty messed up.
Was there any like one comedian there that like really stood out where it was like this motherfucker's funny?
Yeah, there was one dude who was pretty funny, who was like, he's like, I just blast my music in my apartment now so I can try to make friends. Like people come over and like, hey, can you turn that down? And I'm just like, you want to hang out? He just had like a funny. He just kept going with like that whole thing. He was funny. And then there was some, I don't know, Red Band does a show on Thursdays and he'll invite comedians from that to the show.
Dude, Austin's a big place now where like a lot of people are, Rogan's out there now, like fucking Segura, that's where like your mom, or Two Bears, One Cave, that's one of their biggest studios out there. Other like LA and out there too.
Yeah,
a lot of motherfuckers are moving out there.
I mean, I don't know. I hope it, for their sakes, it lasts, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they have, like, the diversity of every single day new people coming in.
Yeah.
So, like, a comedian, there was, like, Tony Hinchcliffe, who's out there for Kill Tony.
Yeah.
He was saying on one of his other shows how just, like, you can't, like someone came to like every one of his shows like 3 nights in a row. He's like, well, you're just seeing the same material 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
I'm just working it out, trying to like get the kinks out or whatever the fuck comedians do.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if they're gonna have enough new people coming every night where the jokes are
like
just always fresh.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that seems like it could stand in the way.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, fuck. Seemed cool. Seemed like a dope place. Like every bar had a stage in it for musicians to perform. So it was a super artsy, like oasis in a weird Texas that it's like complete. It's almost like Madison on steroids.
Yeah,
basically, just like
just a fucking
wild,
diverse, fucking
tons of homeless people.
Yeah,
shit, tons of homeless people.
Oh yeah. That's another thing weird coming out of Wisconsin. I mean, like we see, go to Milwaukee or like some parts. I mean, we have our fair share of,
but nothing.
No villages, no. Yeah, I mean, like I remember driving through LA, going to Hollywood, going like I remember going through all around to Los Angeles and shit, and just like holy fuck, like villages. Like even I remember going out. I was in Portland, Oregon, and it was like just fucking tent towns, and it was like, this is fucking wild, dude. It's like, yeah, it's just how it is. And dirty, like when you're out like traveling around, like that was like gave me the biggest respect for where we're from. Is like it's so clean here.
Yeah,
like it's dirty out in other places. Like Wisconsin keeps it clean. Yeah,
dude,
I mean,
I did like just love the grit, the
filth,
grime of the city. Them on those limes, dude. We drove like the lime scooters around like
just running over day, bums and fucking heroin needles.
So much fun, like in the streets, just in with the shit.
Hell yeah,
riding on lime scooters. I had my electric sunglasses on, just fucking going, dude. Every time you hit the. Because it's like a trigger with your thumb. It was like hitting dopamine or something. I was like, yeah, faster. And then I'd slow down and like, dude, it was awesome. I don't know. Maybe that was the Kratom talking. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know which one. But
all right, we should get the fuck out of here.
We
12:30. We got mushrooms to make next week.
Yeah, Sunday we're gonna start the process.
This week.
Well, and then, technically, I guess you're right. Yeah, whatever.
Then
tomato.
Maybe hit some thrifties. Find maybe some couches or something. Maybe browse your Facebook marketplaces, boys.
Yeah.
See if there's anything up there. I'll look at Craig's.
I ain't got one either.
I'll look at Craigslist and eBay. All right.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Do it.
All right,
boys.
Project Rearrange Our Mind and Rearrange the Stew is underway.
Hand in hand, boys.
HUA, the shifting period.
Episode 75.
Hell yeah. Keep that toilet clean and that bed cleared off. All right, boys, here we go. Seamus missed that part. Ladies and gentlemen, episode
Lucky
75. Hey.
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them, and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable, yeah. Hold Us Accountable.